wrong screen, my bad. Yahoo! Wait. Hi! Yoo-hoo, it's Yoo-hoo. Yep, I caught myself off guard there. I did not expect to be that loud. Yeah! Ooh, I didn't realize I had so many blankies on. Let me just unbear myself a bit from the blankies there. Hello, Minna! It's Watashi! Watashi! I don't know how well the sound is because it's in a weird room. Where'd that blanket go? Let me put the blanket behind the mic and maybe it'll sound better. That was a song they made us do in Japanese to learn the tet form, like tate kudasai, swate kudasai. I was about to like name my teacher, be like, if you're out there, but no, that's probably way too much. Comfy. Yeah! Do you feel my excitement? I'm very excited to play this game. Because hello, You're good now. You know, I could keep screaming. Yatta! Soyu Tomo-chan mo iketeru! Maji yabai vibes teiyaki. And I also have a new song stuck in my head. Do you remember the I love animals and they wanted with me. So excited, you're shaking. Yeah! And then after that I had the Pio chan, and now I have a new song. It's about Family Mart, the convenience store in Japan, fried chicken. And it goes Kichinto chicken, yasashii no aji kichinto chicken, kokoro no naka made atatamaru ne. Famima no fried chicken, kichinto chicken. Egao no aji kichinto chicken, something. Famima no fried chicken. Fried chicken, exactly. I did try the Family Mart fried chicken. It was good. I wouldn't say it was like spectacular. I'd say it's kind of like average. It was like KFC chicken, but if it was like a bit fresher. Which I mean isn't bad, right? I don't know what I was expecting other than fried chicken, but how are you, Minna? I have much to talk about, ish. I had this really cool idea of something to draw, so I'm gonna be coming up with a YouTube video at some point when I finally get to it. And it's gonna be like otome, or at least like RPG kind of themed. And I think I'll voice it, and I'm scripted like lines for Cat to voice. Cat was the voice of Jelly. Yeah, so I'll drag Cat into everything. And we're considering when we have time, it's gonna be like months, you know. So that gives me time to improve my art, to grind the art. We could try making an otoge! And we were talking earlier about like tropes and such. And we like the casually traumatized characters. But we don't want to have like a really shy protagonist. We want to have like a girlie who knows what she wants and such. Your ears not sensitive due to screaming? Your ears will die. Do you mean? If I keep screeching, okay, I will be calm. No, I can't be calm. Okay, so next topic. I also was procrastinating again today. instead of reading my 7 articles, it's only 7 articles. And I gave myself a day yesterday to do it, and I didn't do it yesterday. And then it was today, and it's 8 p.m. Have I done it? No, of course not. Because I don't want to read about repression and heart disease. So instead, I decided to try sing for a cover, like a collaboration one. And then didn't work. So then I decided I was going to sing Popular. Yeah, we don't talk about 7 articles. It was not that many, and I haven't done them because reading articles is so boring. But then I sang Popular. You're gonna be popular. Except I can't do it now. I was drinking tea rapidly to warm up my throat. Because no matter what I would do, it would not warm up. So I was like, you know, I might as well just physically warm it up by drinking tea. I don't know how effective that is, but it's what I did. So now I'm gonna make you listen to just by putting my phone up to the mic. Like the first 10 seconds, because it does sound cool. It does sound cool. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Wait, no, I should turn my background music off real quick. Because I think it sounds pretty good.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? My tender heart tends to start to bleed.
And that's all you get, because I was tuning it wrong, because I don't know how to tune vibrato, and I was trying to learn that today, and it's so wait, let me just show you the absolute. Got an adverse because it no wait. Do you want to listen again? Wait, let me get up my Clip Studio Paint real quick so I can complain about tuning. Is it this one? Okay, and then if we open, bam, it's Clip Studio Paint. There we go. So if this is a wave, you know what you have to do? There's so much things you have to do in Melodyne. You have to like separate this low bit, separate this high bit, separate this low bit, separate this high bit, make the high bits like on the right place, make the low bits on the right place, and then you have to make sure each wave is the same size, like for timing, and it goes sideways, and it goes on, and we don't like it, and it all sucks. Okay, and then, okay, let me show you the other thing I was working on. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Is it that file? Is this the file? What file are you? Wait, I don't want to open something I shouldn't open. That's the wrong screen again. I'm so sad. I'm just so very sad. Mate kudasai. Okie dokie dokie. Cha-jam! Cha-jam! Wrong one. There we go. Is that one with the curve? What do you think? What do you think of Yusu in a visual novel? Text and such. I don't know. It's such brilliant just brilliant dialogue. Wouldn't you play a game where it just said text and such? But see her outfit. Notice the outfit. That was the other background. Okay. See the outfit. Where's the text box so I can remove that? Ta-jam! Now take that into your soul. That is actually the outfit. Yeah, it looks amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That outfit is the one from the main character of the game we're playing today. So that's how it's related. I didn't plan to relate the conversation. I was just gonna babble about drawing anyways. But yeah, that's the outfit. And let me tell you how much I'm excited for this game. So I watched the anime for this game, Meiji Renka, and I loved it so much. It was so cute. It was so cute. It's really like happy feels, you know, that kind of thing when you're like tired and you can just go watch it. And it's like, oh, I love it. And she sings. You remember that? I think I sung it to you guys before. The electricity song, and she sang about electricity. Denki gareba, denki, sticky mono desu. And then the character on the side's like, her lack of vocabulary is questionable or whatever. And I love that anime so much. And I watched it for the first time like 4 years ago or something. It was a long time ago. But finally, I found the game. Like, it came out, released. And it's like English as well. So I was like, oh, because I could not find it anywhere when I looked for it. And I couldn't find any screenshots or anything online. But now we have it. Now we have it with the money that I got back after my birthday cover person didn't give me stuff. So I had to get a refund. But then with that money, I got the Tokyo Meiji Renka. I did already like open the game for a bit to just get the settings for volume and stuff correct, but you're gonna have to let me know how the volumes are because I don't know. I had to change stuff around more than usual. So we'll see. But yeah, it's also gonna have like the yellow text to say that it's already been read, but that's just because I was like skipping through things to check the volumes. I didn't like spoil anything for myself, so worry not. It's just gonna be yellow, so you don't have to be suspicious. It's all daijoubu. So if I do this, and then I close that, and then I get this one open, I believe if I just... Oh, yeah, did that show up? Bow, 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 bow. Yeah! Oh, but yeah, how's that volume? I was so excited when I heard this sound, because it was like the theme song in the anime. Funnily enough, you know, since it is from the game first. But I heard this music and I was like, yeah! You tell my parents are out. But yeah, we would start from the beginning. Look at all these characters first. Okay, look at all these characters. Do you have a favorite design? Volume's pretty good so far. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I got it so well sorted. Thank you. Okay, but which character do you like the design of best, and who do you think I would like best? If you did your research based on the title of the stream, I do like Shunsou. Okay, so that was this character from when I watched the anime years ago. I think I was like the main character's age when I first watched it, so I must have been like 16 or something, right? And I really liked Shunsou. And I also liked Kyoka, this one. But like, I looked up their ages online now, and those two are the only minors. So it's like, ha. Maybe I need to gaslight myself into liking this guy better. This guy had like one scene. He was there for like 5 minutes in the anime. But I liked him, okay? I liked him. He was my third favorite, despite that. This music gonna start again, because it's really hype and I want to listen to it again. I'll sing it again. Bow, 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 da, bow, da, bow. Okay. So from the beginning. Maybe I was playing this whole time and I just told my thing. Okay, so her name is Yazuki Mei. Usually I would change the first name to Yufu or Yu. But you know, I love Mei, so I have to keep it Mei, okay? If I had played this before watching the anime, I would have called her Yufu. But I love Mei. I love her. She's so pretty. And you recognize this beautiful art from the one I drew? You do? Good. I'm glad you do. Yeah, the default is Azuki Mei. So yeah. I love her so much. Let me know what you think of like the character voice level as well. This part doesn't have any sound in the background, so we're not going crazy. It's just silent here. But I tried to have the character voice a bit lower and like the same level as the background music. Usually the character voice would be above the background music, right? But I will be speaking over the characters because I really like that, because I'm reading the text. So yeah, I will be speaking over the characters, same as we did for like Amnesia. So yeah. Let me know how that is. It was a very bright night. I stopped and looked up at the sky. Wait. I was thinking of this before. I wanted to make her voice. Because usually for Amnesia, I did just my voice. But I want to do like what I imagine Mei's voice would be like. And kind of like what they did in the anime. It was kind of more like... It was kind of cuter, but like higher pitched as well. So if I try and raise the tone a bit. I stopped and looked up at the sky. Red. The full moon floated in the night sky. It was as red as the setting sun. It was a fake full moon. It looks ominous. Although in reality, it is probably just an optical phenomenon. It still felt kind of spooky. So is that really not a real moon? Interesting. Maybe I have just watched too many horror movies. Because there was this funny thing that happened in the anime. Let me just spoil something really quick. So, there's something to do with a full moon, okay? Something to do with a full moon. And they're like, you can't do it till the next full moon. And then the scene zoomed out and she was like standing in front of the full moon. So I was like, oh, well that's funny. But maybe it's really actually not a real full moon here. Interesting. Okay. I have to go home. Just as I was about to start walking again, I heard strange music on the cool night breeze. Whoa! Music! Somewhat new, somewhat nostalgic. Somewhat bright, somewhat dark. Mysterious music. As if lured by its sound, the shadows of many people were drawn into the large park. It's really pretty, this text box. I just noticed it's got like all these patterns on it, like a maze on the text box. You know, I might just steal that for future auto design. Apparently a festival is being held in the park. It wasn't the season for festivals, but it certainly seems like fun. Can't just spoil out the moon, don't mind if I do, because it only makes it more intriguing. I didn't say that much about the moon, you know? Like, saying moons come up every month isn't that weird, isn't it? But yeah, yay! It's festival time! My curious feet wandered and wandered, unconsciously heading for the park. Is the volume still okay? I have to go home soon, or I'll be scolded by my parents. However, the lights of the lanterns and the music, and the light music that can be seen just a few steps away cannot help but lift my heart. Surely, a little time can't hurt. Yeah, I know, right? Like, if there's a parent, you know, angry parents, you could just ignore them. Go to the festival. No, I would go to the festival. You know, maybe see me at a festival. Still okay? Okay, thank you, Fox. Thank you. 10 minutes. No, just 5 minutes. I told myself this and started running. Hey, let's go! We gotta go through the festival and run home before 8 o'clock. I will get in trouble. Wow. Oh, and like every game, you can press the space bar to look at the whole picture. Beautiful. Renka! I really wish I could go to one of these festivals. And like the same stalls seem to be in every game. So I imagine that's like, it's so sad to get my Japanese knowledge from games and anime. But bruh, like the apples and like the getting the fish out of the pond thing with the fishing spoon scoop thingy. Yeah, I want to do that. And then you just go home with a goldfish in a bag and you're like, what do I do with a goldfish in a bag? But still. The festival that was held in the park was more lively than I expected. Goldfish scooping. Yeah, goldfish scooping. And target shooting. Grilled corn and ramune. Yakisoba noodles. And frankfurter sausages. Not only the standard menu of the fair, but antique-style furniture and household goods were laid out like an open-air market. So you can get a fish and you can get a table at the same time. You know, if you want to put like a fish bowl on a table, you should get your fish like a special table. And what was exciting the customers on the street was a street performer. Toad oil? Come by! This ointment that I have brought to you here today is toad oil. When I say toad, it is not the ordinary toad you see here or there. I may have heard of this. Wait, let me see real quick if I can. Ooh. I want to see if I can get the text to move a bit faster because it doesn't do like text and voice acting at the same time. So like if I just make text faster. Do that. Okay, language, blah, 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 blah. Oh, we can change the transparency. That's really cool. Okay. No. There we go. Wrong one. So these should go fast. Okay. Oh, that's really fast. Okay. I think it's called a toad oil seller. I'm sure that I saw it on television just recently. It seems to me that the sale talk I just heard had been passed down as a street art in the ointment demonstration sales that have been going on since the Edo period. Ladies and gentlemen passing by, this strange and curious looking girl, whose parents' is karma has been repaid by her offspring, has been born a snake woman! It's fine for you to pay later. Yes, come in. Would you pay to become a snake woman? I don't see why someone would. But you know, maybe someone had a dream of being a snake. Like that whole lobsters, mermaids, to scorpions. Okay. This one looked like a call to a freak show. A sign with a frightening picture was displayed in front of the hut. These freak shows are actually not that big of a deal. I don't know what that word is. The towns make a lot of big claims, but of course, there is no such thing as a snake woman. Unless you go see the snake woman. That will obviously be a disappointment. Even so, the normal human reaction would be to want to look at it. Just as I was wondering if I should go in or not, I heard a cheerful voice behind me. He is pretty. I wonder who the artist... that is such a pretty picture, right? I already like the vibes of this so much. Wow, okay. Come by and see the magic show of the century, presented by a doctor of Western magic. When I turned around, I saw an exceptionally large crowd. On a simple stage, a man wearing a monocle and a tailcoat, who appeared to be a magician, was smiling. This box you were looking at is actually a mysterious box that can erase everything you put in it. The magician reverently extended his hand and pointed to a large square black box. It was large enough to accommodate one adult. Foreshadowing, foreshadowing, foreshadowing. It'll erase anything, be it an elephant that will fit in the size of a human adult, whatever, airplane, or a tank. Take a look. Does anyone here have a private jet with them? Did anybody ride an Indian elephant here today? Hands up! Wait, he's silly. Okay. Audience laughed out loud. I was about to be like, actually, I think this guy's my number one. But to be fair, we've only met one person, so like, that's kind of sad. I'm gonna say, but we're gonna go with it. This looks quite interesting. Being carried away by that voice, I tried to get closer to the stage. At the moment, I made eye contact with the magician on the stage. At least that's what I felt. So nobody has an elephant? In that case, as a special event, we shall make one of the customers watching here disappear! Hello, Star! I have been good, thank you for coming. We are playing Meiji Tokyo Renka, which is a very cute auto game about being transported back to the Meiji era. And I wonder how that would happen, you know, unrelated to the fact that as a special event, they will have one of the customers watching here disappear. But yeah, look at this character. So pretty, so pretty. I love how the name is just Magician. I mean, that's kind of how we categorize things in our head, right? Like if we just see someone, we'll call them shop owner. But I hope you've been doing well. Wait, a minute? It was not my imagination, and our eyes had definitely met. The magician chuckled and had a really terrible premonition. Yes, that cute young lady. Yes, you there. Come on up on stage. Yeah? The audience's eyes all fell on me at once. I must feel so bad. Why me? I just wandered by and our eyes had met. Notwithstanding that, I never thought I would be called to the stage. While I remained puzzled by the unexpected turn of events, the people around me pushed me from the back, and before I knew it, I was up on stage. Have you guys ever been like on stage for a performance? Like audience participation type thing? I have not. This poor girl. Looks nice, Uma? Yeah, it is so pretty, and the voices are really nice. Is the volume of the voices okay as well? Yes, I'm glad you're doing well. Once you get in the box, I'll count to 3 seconds, and you'll mysteriously and completely disappear. So embarrassing. I never enjoyed standing out. I felt I would like to disappear even before he could count to 3. Volume's okay as well? Okay, thank you! Well, young lady, when you're ready. When you're ready, please get into this box. The audience shouted, "Go for it! Go for it!" Audience is like, "Go disappear in that box!" And their expectant and curious gazes were concentrated on the stage. I couldn't run away now. Ugh, I hate that smile. I took a glance at the magician who was happily nudging me, and I had no choice but to get inside the box. There was only one room in the box to sit down while clasping your knees. It probably had a duplicate structure, with the trick section a lot smaller. This would be a nightmare if I were claustrophobic. Soon, a shadow loomed overhead, and my field of vision darkened. Slam! Ah, it's pitch black! The lid of the box was closed. Perhaps because I cut off from the outside world, the hustle and bustle of the festival became distant. Now, what is the fate of this brave young lady? Please give me a round of applause if I have succeeded. When this magic was over, I needed to get back home. I wanted to get home quickly and get my schoolwork done. I just merged 2 words there. Eat dinner, text my friends, and then read the book I'd borrowed from the library. What else was there? Then let's go! That's right. All I had to do after that was sleep. 3. Just sleep deeply. And profoundly! You know, gotta sleep profoundly. Can't just sleep restfully. Must sleep profoundly. 2. So deeply that I wouldn't even sleep. 1. Deep. Woo! If that's too loud, I'm so sorry. Kamama, hello! Yes, I am Ukyo Studio, but we're playing a new game with more pretty characters. Look how pretty your guy is! Woo! Shunsou! 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 Oh, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Kyoka! Oh, I forgot your name, but you're the electricity guy. I like the electricity guy. I forgot your name as well, but you look like that Precure girlie. I forgot your name as well, but you had a funny name. And it's that guy! That's so right! And there are so many of them. You rarely see 8 different people. It's usually like 4 or 5, 3 or 5 actually. 3 to 5. Oh, it's a day system as well, like Amnesia. It's gonna count down the days. Oh no. Huh? It seemed like my body was floating when I opened my eyes. My field of vision was dark, and I heard someone's voice in the distance. My whole body felt awfully tired. It was like the physical sluggishness that one feels, accompanied by a guilty feeling, after sleeping about 15 hours on a school holiday. I've never slept that much. Might be a sense of instability, as if I might be dragged into the mud if I stayed still. What kind of light was that? Eventually, in the darkness, a faint light began to glow. It was like looking through frosted glass, and the dim light was similar to that of fireflies. Ara, Ara! Who was that? Who was that? Adare? Oh my, she's so defenseless. A cute little human girl. I wanted to gobble her up. Gobble me up? You scrap lore about the unit? Yes, you do, you do. In this fluffy dreamscape, a not so peaceful conversation could be heard. I wanted to force my body to wake up, but I was too sluggish to move. Don't be mean, leave her alone. Oh, why should I? It looks like she's sleeping, so it is just right. Was this really a dream? Who are these voices? Even so, my body was extremely tired. Come on, look closely. This girl. Cold fingers gently stroked my cheek. Ah! That's terrible! Oh! Surprised by the cold feeling on my cheek, I sprang up as if I was being played. What does that mean? What was that just now? I looked around me with dread, but it was pitch black, and there was no sign of anybody. However, I had definitely felt that someone had touched me. If it was a dream, it felt too real. The sound of the trees, thickly overgrown, rustling and swaying in the wind. As my eyes became more accustomed to the dark, I could see several faint spots of light. Is this a park? I was in the center of an empty square. It seemed as though I had been asleep on a bench. There was nobody around. All alone in a quiet park. The place where the festival had been held just a few minutes ago was silent. The melody of the accordion... Is that an instrument? I don't know what that is. The laughter of children. The sound of the marbles rattling around in the ramune. The street performer with his magic show. Everything was gone. Just like magic. So where am I? I was in a place I did not recognize at all. It had to be a park because there were things like benches and a pavilion. But it was so wide and dark that I couldn't even see the exit. At a loss, I looked up to the sky. A jarringly red full moon floated in the night sky. A red moon. I was horrified. Hi, Starboy. Hello, welcome. We're playing Meiji Tokyo Renka, which is an otome game about going back into the Meiji period. And we just went into a magician's magic box. And then suddenly we woke up and it's like, where is everyone? There was a huge festival. Bam, it's suddenly gone. So that's where we're at right now. I need to get home now. Yo, all back in Global Project Sekai. Oh, I think I heard that. I love that song so much. Thank you for the news, Tamamama. I was flooded with anxiety and apprehension. I had to get home right away. But where was I going back to? Ah, thank goodness you are here. Is that the magician? I jumped as I was suddenly addressed from behind. Yeah, of course it is! But wow! This art is so pretty! And you rarely see, like, a protagonist or just any character this close to the, like, front, right, in the foreground. You don't really... How did I get here? Anyway, it's cool that there's a rewind. I don't know how I got there, but that's cool. But you never see art like this. That's so nice. Okay. Really, I am glad to see that you're okay, young lady. I didn't mean to teleport you halfway across the world and leave you there for like 9 months. Did you know it is now 2026? Okay, I'm joking. None of that actually happened. Tailcoat and monocle. The thread like thin eyes. This is the magician in question who had been performing magic on the festival grounds. You're the one from earlier. The magician smiled and snapped his fingers. Click. Then to the right of him, a pink scarf appeared. Huh? What? That cloth, where did it come from? I scrubbed and rubbed my eyes. It seemed as if it had just jumped out of his hands. And for some reason, the scarf was then wrapped around my neck. This is to say thank you for appearing at my magic show. How is it? It's warm, right? The magic show! He seems more like a kidnapper than anything right now. Come to think of it, I wonder what had happened to that magic show. I had no recollection of what had happened after I got inside the box. Just know, right? Only with different clothing? Did the clothing change? I didn't even notice. I'm just focused on his face, you know? It's a beautiful, beautiful face, you know? Oh, and he has a silly hat! You know me and my silly hat characters. Oh, that's how I get to this. Okay, cool. No. You know, Shunsou also has a silly hat. Is it possible that the festival just ended while I was inside the box? Wait, that'd be so funny. Imagine, that'd be the worst prank ever. Just come join this, like, come into this box, and then suddenly everyone just leaves. Everyone just leaves the festival. That would hurt. It was possible. I mean, apart from that, I had no way to explain the situation in the quiet park. I'm sorry. It was my fault that the magic show is a flop, isn't it? I'm really very sorry. Seems, well, that I fell asleep in the box. I wasn't sure myself what I should be apologizing for, but I thought I should apologize anyway. I'm usually a rather good sleeper, but I never expected to fall asleep in an instant like that. Is it different? What was he wearing before? Was it purple? Am I just guessing colors? He looks good in both, you know. He looks good in both, though. The inside of that box must have been extremely comfortable, I suppose. No. It's true the magic show failed miserably, but it was not your fault. Oh, I missed a line. And that's why we have the scroll up, he said by way of interrupting me. There we go. Is that right? Yes, well, actually, we could say it was a great success. Certainly it was not a failure. It was certainly not contrary to the purpose of magic. Say it was a great success. Certainly it was not a failure. It was certainly not contrary to the purpose of magic. So basically, it went well, okay. And there was magic. I didn't really understand, but I was glad that it had been a success. The word great success took a bit of the sting out of my heart. So everything must have gone very well while I was sleeping. That must have been the case. By the way, I seem to have lost my way. Where is this place I am in now? Here? Oh yes, here. Wait a minute. He pulled back his tailcoat and snapped his fingers gracefully. Immediately, something that looked like a book appeared. While I was puzzled, the magician flipped through the book and tilted his head, saying, Hibiya was originally... So that means that we're somewhere near what is now called Hibiya Park. What? Hibiya Park? So was this a map? I had a lot of questions, but I set them aside for a minute. The only Hibiya Park I knew was that huge park located in the office district of Tokyo. I could not think why I would be in that place now. Even so, was Hibiya Park this dark at night? There were hardly any streetlights, and the darkness was so heavy with so many stars visible. Although we were in the middle of Tokyo, I felt like I had become lost in the middle of nowhere. Well, do you know what direction the nearest train station is? Because I need to be home by 8 or my parents would be very angry. At my question, the magician took his eyes off the map and gave a grandiose shrug. I know where you are, sorry kid. That's an extremely difficult question. Simply put, there are many types of stations. Oh, it doesn't matter, even the subway is fine. Unfortunately, I doubt there's a subway. You know. Let me see. If I had to say, I would have thought that Shinbashi Station would be the nearest. Wearing mostly similar clothing, at least looking at the scarf and suit, though the suit is slightly different in that. Shade of red. Oh, so it's both red then, was it? Was he wearing like a pink scarf, whatever, the one that he gave us? Shinbashi Station? Why was he suddenly throwing in English words? Good point, good point. Because they would be like Shinbashi Eki. But station. Omoshiroi na, omoshiroi. I wonder what this could mean. It really was a strange man. Could it be that this person is a foreigner who has only just arrived in Tokyo? No, his Japanese is really good. So I guess he is a returnee who's been away from Tokyo for a long time? Then it made sense that he was staring at a map. Anyway, I have to get out of this park. If this is Hibiya Park, I should be able to find a station if I just go outside, or I could just grab a taxi. Well, I need to be getting home. Why are you glaring so low? Home? Where are you going? Do you not trust this guy? This very, very pretty, not suspicious at all person? Eh? Where do you think you're going back to, young lady? Well, I mean... Come to think of it, where was I intending to go? The only place I could return to is home. Although I knew that, my head was spinning. I tried to think, but I could not remember where my house was. Was I still half asleep? I must be half asleep. That's what it must be. It was so dark and unsettling here that I wanted to get out in the light right away. I don't know, but I need to get home. So you are going home even though you don't know where that is? That sounds like it could be difficult. Quite preferring the festival as it is now? The ads are becoming too frequent? No, I just pressed one setting. It's like, okay, YouTube, you figure it out, and then all the ads appeared. Let me see if I can fix that real quick for you then. Okay, I will I will talk to you about the meaning of life while I try and figure this out. Do you like life? I think the meaning of life is actually to turn into a pumpkin. And that means when it's Halloween, you can like match everyone. Like all the other pumpkins. And then once you become a pumpkin and you match all the other pumpkins, then all the pumpkins can like have a pumpkin dance together. Do you like pumpkin dances? I like pumpkin dances. You can tell I'm distracted right now. If I press this, if I press this, then I save that. I think that should be okay in theory, potentially. But if it's not, let me know. Let me know. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Background music off! Sayonara! Heard this game? At what game? At the absolutely failing to check my ads and stuff? Please, hello, welcome in, yes. Do we trust this guy? Do we like this guy even if we don't trust him? See, this is a much less serious game compared to Amnesia. In Amnesia, it's like, I don't trust you. But now it's like, I don't trust you, but I still like you. You know? He's likable. He's not like, you will die if you go here. But he's like, oh, sorry, you're lost now, thanks to me. But anyway, the festival was a success. It's like, oh, okay. Real pumpkins, yeah, I'm glad you guys took the pumpkin life real quick. And it's really suspicious that he's like, you don't know where your home is, when we didn't say we didn't know where our home is. He crossed his arms in admiration. The eye behind the monocle narrowed. Just who was this guy? Ah, so that's what it was. Well, let's talk about the magic show just now. Apparently, due to an oversight on my part, it seemed as though I erased you from this world. What? The smiling face of the magician shone bewitchingly in the moonlight. My mouth was simply gaping at that outlandish statement. Sorry, you must be stunned when I say things like that. You think? When I said I erased you from this world, it's not as if I killed you or anything. I didn't erase you in that sense, so please be reassured on that point that you are not in fact dead. Kill, huh? I heard this very disturbing word and made my blood run cold. I missed a line? Did I miss a line? Wait, why do I hear myself? Oh, there we go. I accidentally had my stream open. I was like, why did I hear myself in the background screeching? Okay, there we go. I'm no longer screeching in the background. Real good. Did I miss a line? Oh, this one, didn't it? Didn't I? I must be stunned when I say things like that. Don't worry, I'm not a shady person. Okay, I do think he's a shady person still, but I still like him. I still like him. Oh, and he jumped back. Okay, then I retreated. Oh, I jumped back. Fair enough. Retreat one step. No, you got it wrong. Anyway, I want you to trust me. I'm actually a decent and good person, and I'm very trustworthy, and people who say they're trustworthy usually aren't trustworthy. I want you to know that. Don't think that I'm going to trick you or cause you harm. If you look at these clear eyes, you will know how trustworthy I am. See, he keeps bringing up the word, all these words. No, no, I don't understand, and I don't trust you. I had to communicate my true feelings. There was nothing more suspicious than somebody who told you that someone else is suspicious. She gets me! Why? But I'm such a nice young man. It's the other way around because you're a suspicious person to look at. Not again, you have to be kidding. I love his theme music. I'm being serious. As I thought, this guy is dangerous. Perhaps sensing my blatant caution, he cleared his throat and straightened his back. Well, anyway, calm down. I will show you something good to apologize for scaring you. I was frightened. He snapped the fingers of his left hand. You're playing gacha? Gacha? Ooh. You should. Ooh. I don't know. I would say go Nigo, but if there's no Nigo better, then you know. Listen to your heart. I was wide-eyed. In an instant, 3 pigeons flew from his hand. What was that? Sorcery? Not sorcery, it is magic. The magician proudly puffed out his chest. That was amazing. It was great. You think so? Good. I'm glad you finally trust me. If someone doesn't trust you, just show them 3 birds. No, I don't trust you. I immediately shook my head. The skill of the magician and the credibility of his character were 2 separate issues. You're a tough nut to crack. How can I get you to trust me? Well, can I just go home now? No, wait a minute. If you don't even trust the pigeons, I need to produce some other animal! I know, how about a lion? Surely you'll trust me if I'm able to produce a lion, right? No thanks. And how about a crocodile? No, let's go with a giraffe, or perhaps an elephant. Enough already! Shouted with all my might and started walking rapidly. I didn't know where the park exit was, but I decided to run away anyway. I had to get away immediately from this ultra-suspicious magician. Hey, young lady! Please don't follow me! Wait, it's not safe for girls to walk alone at night, right? I think I am in most danger from you! I started to run in a panic! Did he chase after you in a panic? How long did I keep running after that? Okay, I'm just gonna get water. I'll be back. I'm just gonna... I live. Mizu arimasu. Mizu arimasu. Tajaan! Oh, BGM 忘れます。忘れ something. Tajaan! Okay. We 大丈夫。やったー! Okay. And we're running. How long did I keep running after that? Before I realized it, I had left the park and was on a main street. The strange magician was nowhere to be seen. Somehow I had managed to escape. But I suddenly stopped. Hang on. I was sure that Hibiya was supposed to be an office district. What was reflected in my eyes was paved roads and brick buildings. It was a bleak downtown scene. The somewhat exotic atmosphere may be due to many Western-style buildings. Where is this really? If this was near Hibiya Park, I thought I was probably around Yurakucho, Kasumi Gaseki. There's not a single skyscraper to be seen. Huh? I looked up as I thought I heard an animal cry. It was somehow similar to the sound of a neighing horse. Even further away, I could hear the sound of hooves running on the ground. You're just imagining things. I shook my head, unable to make the connection between the words Hibiya and horse. What's that feeling? What was the source of the discomfort in my throat? I couldn't express it well in words. I somehow managed to suppress my hazy feelings and walked along the dark night street for a while, when the smell of baking fish wafted in from somewhere. Such a good smell. Maybe there's a set meal restaurant nearby, or an izakaya-type bar. When I thought of Yurakucho and Ginza at night, I had an image of fathers on their way home from work drinking together. A chain izakaya with shiny neon lights, a large karaoke box building, a long line of cabs. But there was nothing so common in this neighborhood. Just lines and lines of retro buildings that were somehow nostalgic. For now, let me ask somebody directions to the station. Excuse me! I called out to a man in round glasses wearing a hardy hakama. It was a kind of attire that seemed to have come out of an old black and white photo. Is there a station near here? A station? He held up the lantern he had lowered and looked at me slowly from head to toe with curious eyes. What's with that? Staring at people in that way. Eventually he pointed to a moat with a bridge over it. You can get to Shimbashi Station by walking over that moat. I like how they say station to distinguish it. Shimbashi Station. I hope he means Shimbashi Eki. There seemed to be a large station there, so I felt a sense of relief. But you know... Yes? You're dressed in very indecent Western clothes. Indecent?! Come on, what's wrong with you? Youth of today? Indecent?! Indecent?! You saw her really cute school uniform, right? Imagine a school uniform being decent. No, poor May. I looked at my outfit in panic. It was the school's design uniform with standard black tights. I thought it was a fairly normal outfit. This guy, however, took one look at me with a frown and then quickly left the place. That is pretty, besides the fact that their faces are blurry. But like, that is pretty, wow. Indecent. I kept walking down the main street along the moat, still shocked by his reaction. The streets at night remained dark. It was so sparsely populated that it was hard to believe there was a station ahead. Anyway, why is everyone wearing kimonos? There were some men wearing suits, but absolutely all the women were wearing kimonos. As a result, I really stood out everywhere. It was somehow odd. It was a feeling of being in a kind of special place, as if I had wandered into a theme park. It was as if only half my body had entered an unreal world. And then, from afar, with the earth shaking, I heard the sound of something running. What was that? Wait, what was it? Tingling, like the sound of an impatient bell. Large black objects came barreling down the middle of the how do you say this word? Boulevard? At breakneck speed. The moment I realized there was two horses, I was unable to move, as if my body is frozen. Horses? Why were there horses here? We're in the middle of Tokyo. And yet the two horses beat the ground with their hooves, their manes fluttering in the wind and headed straight toward me. So you say it? Thank you. I would be able to versus what the guy said. It wasn't really out. No. Okay, I will try and figure out the ads after. I will try and fight though. I'll try and fight though. I was sorry. Mr. Thank you. I know I'm so good. Okay. Everything happened so suddenly, and the soles of my shoes were stuck to the ground, so I felt unable to move. And then the horses ran me over. I'm sorry. I needed to run. If I didn't run, I was sure to get run over. Oh, I was right. Quickly! Just as I was preparing to die. Just as I was preparing to die, someone grabbed me roughly from behind. My body floated softly, and the two horses passed right by me like a gale, almost simultaneously. Oh yeah. It's not safe to be staring into space, young lady. I gasped at the voice whispering wickedly in my ear. The one who was holding me from behind was that weird magician from earlier. Why are you... I asked him in a trembling voice as I quickly backed away from him. Hey, it's just a coincidence. How nice to see you again. That's what a stalker would say. What's that? That's odd. The way you were staring at me with distrust, as if you think that I'm a stalker. I didn't say that. No, it's just... If it weren't for me, you would have gotten run over by that wagon train. In other words, I am your savior. My savior? Oh, I suppose that's right. It's true that he was the person who helped me when I was run over by a horse, but... However dangerous this person was, the fact remained that he helped me. Thank you for your help. At any rate, I needed to thank him, while blatantly bracing myself to escape immediately. What was that horse doing just now? Surely you didn't produce that with your magic. I mean, you produced a pigeon just now. No, that was a horse-drawn carriage. The street railroads during this era were powered by horses. Trains were not yet in practical use in Japan. I'm not sure how to explain this. In other words, you now exist in a time where there were no trains running. And he says that so casually. Do you think this guy enjoyed trains and now he has to walk everywhere again? That would suck. To put it briefly, we are now in Tokyo in the Meiji period. My magic is taking you back in time from the Heisei era to the Meiji period. Meiji? I tried to think about it with my fuzzy head. When I heard the name Meiji, my first thought was that this was a theme park that had recreated the Meiji period. If this entire cityscape was part of a theme park, it certainly made a lot of sense. But when had something like that have been built in Shinbashi? I was surprised to learn that such a large facility had been built in a place I was unfamiliar with. I nodded gently, having understood the situation at first glance. I see. I understand now. So I'm going home. Oh, wait a minute! Please, let me go! A large hand grabbed my arm tightly. Even if I moved my arms and legs in a flailing motion, he kept me tightly bound and did not release me at all. Listen, you don't seem to understand the situation. I get it. Then let me ask you, where do you actually plan to go back to? So... home. Obviously, if you go home, you're going to your home. The place where your father and mother are waiting for you. Huh? I pressed my temples and slumped down. Looks like we're in the Meiji period thanks to the magician's magical box, and he casually mentions what happened to us. That was his doing? Okay then. We're not gonna fight him because we're mad that he sent us back a trillion bajillion years. Of course not. We're normal, absolutely kind, not neurotic teenager. You know, we're completely... Thank you for taking me back in time. I'm not about to attack you. Even though I had to go home, I could not remember at all where my home was. What shall I do? Where on earth was I supposed to go back to? How had I wandered into such a place? I felt dizzy and disorientated. I found that my body was trembling slightly with fear. Well, young lady, calm down. It is no wonder you're confused. Transcending an age is really quite a big deal. If you're not used to it, your brain will not adapt right away. I'm sure that after a little time, the confusion will subside. But until then, you can rest easy and keep your head down, right? That's something you don't really see in these games, where the sprite changes mid-line. Usually it just changes with the next line, right? But it changed in the middle, didn't it? That was really cool. No, I don't think I can rest easy. Other people must have seen me like a newborn deer trembling with fear. possibly trying to encourage me, the weird magician kept saying no problem and don't worry. As if I couldn't relax. As I said, I couldn't relax. But when interacting with his friendly attitude, I let my guard down just a little bit, partly because he had saved my life. just bear with the ads for now, me. Maybe we'll take a break in like 5 minutes and I'll try and fix that for a bit. Maybe. When interacting with his friendly attitude, I just read that line. Guard down partly because he had saved my life. Of course, I had not been able to trust him fully. There was no point in rushing around, was there? For a start, I needed to calm down. I needed to work through my situation one piece at a time. When I asked, "This is Shimbashi, right?" The magician did what he always did. He pulled a map out of nowhere. Oh, strictly speaking, it's Owaricho in Ginza. Ginza? Ah, in the modern age, the address of Owaricho no longer exists. Probably it is around the intersection of Ginza Yonchome? Yonchome, wasn't it? I think I went there, maybe. It's the most expensive prime location in Japan. It was too far removed from my idea of the glamorous Ginza. When had they performed the renovation to change the streets into Meiji style? I love how she's still trying to justify in her mind that, you know, this is normal Tokyo, you know? Never been there, that's fair, that's fair. I'm not sure if I could even remember it properly. Several rickshaws with lanterns passed by. Is that what the word for a translation, this isn't just into like English. This is into like a trillion bajillion languages. So I'm really surprised that like really fancy words that I don't know are in this game. I thought it'd be like really simple. Since it wasn't like a localization, it was just like a translation. So interesting. It's amazing, just like the real thing. Yes, it is a real thing. Huh? Hydrating. The magician and I stared at each other for about 3 seconds. This place is the boulevard that was called Ginza Bricktown because there are so many bricks. Well, it is a very colorful town. Huh. The Japanese imitated West architecture, so there's something Japanese about it. It's very tasteful, isn't it? The magician— where that line go? The magician gestured and talked to me like a tourist guide. By the way, what's your name? Oh, that's me. By the way, what's your name? I casually asked. As he had saved my life, I should at least know his name. Eh? I was asking your name. Ah, my name. My name... And then there was a pause. My name is Charlie. New terms have been registered. Like the name Charlie's been registered. Totally normal. Tokyo says the girl transported back in time to the Meiji period with the buildings and nowhere like they are in the modern day design wise, and everyone's wearing kimonos and there's a weird guy who pulls pigeons out of his clothes. Yeah, you know, this is totally normal Tokyo, you know? Yeah. My name is Charlie. Doesn't strike me as Charlie. He doesn't strike me as a Charlie either. It makes me think of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and this is not a Charlie. But what does he strike you as? I feel like he'd have just a basic name. Wait, imagine if he was like Michael. That would suit even less. Charlie? What's with the fancy name? Exactly! It was almost certainly a pseudonym, and nothing more than a fake name. Oh, wait. Do we get to see his real name if we do his root? Will he have a really cute name, or will he have a stupid name? Increasingly suspicious. So suspicious. I can't stand the gaze of yours. Oi! Filled with such skepticism! Yes? No, it's nothing. What do you mean you have that face for my skepticism? He quickly straightened his posture. By the way, young lady, may I also ask your name? My name? My name is Mei Ayuzuki. I was relieved that my name popped into my head without having to think about it. If you not only forget where you live, but also your name, then that's full-blown amnesia. I like that name. Mei Ayuzuki-chan. Well, thank you. It was not the time to be casually introducing yourself. But honestly, I'm still not sure what to do in that situation. Charlie? Makes sense to his name for a magician compared to Michael. Yeah, Michael. I was trying to think of like the worst name, like the name that would suit him least. And Michael came to mind. I really can't see him as an Andrew either. Or just any Any guide actually. I really can't think of it. I can't think of it. Like the story so far? I'm glad you like the story so far. I feel like I've spoiled myself watching the anime first, but it's interesting because in the anime his section was like 20 seconds. So considering this went on for like 40 minutes already, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Honestly, I was still not sure what to do in that situation. I was not sure, but at least for now, I was glad that I was not alone. If I were alone in this unintelligible situation, I think I would have been even more distraught. Gee, what do I say? At that time, my stomach started to rumble with a roar. Maybe it was because my tension had been released. My body started to complain of hunger. Are? Maybe you're just hungry. Yes, just a little bit. Wow, how embarrassing. It was so loud that there was no way to fake it. I got all red in the face. Yes, that's right. If I could, I would like to find a way of filling your stomach, but... Unfortunately, I don't have any money! What do you mean you have no money? I thought you lived in this era! Bro! Eh? You don't have any money? Even though you're a grown man? Wait, that's what she meant? Okay, I think I put it a bit nicer than being like, you're an adult, you should have money. Yeah. I mean, in this economy, does anyone have money? Perhaps the occupation of a magician is not a lucrative one. Another ad. Okay. How about we take a break then? How about we take like a 5-minute break? 5-minute break. And then I'll see if I can fix the ads for then. So, go off, get some water. I will also get some water and eat some chocolate almonds. But yes, we're back in 5 minutes then. Back in 5 minutes. Wah! Oh, that was the change to quiet so quickly. It like threw me off. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Hello. I was just trying to figure out how to... Ooh, why am I angry? Trying to figure out, like, why there were so many ads going on, and I think I changed it. It wasn't even set to, like, aggressive. It was set to, like, normal or whatever. So I just changed it to, like, I set them myself where they go, apparently. So I'm just not gonna put them there. Do you guys usually get ads when you watch these streams? I don't think you guys have mentioned ads before with them, so maybe not? Maybe not? Imagine being angry for a second, you know, maybe I have anger issues. Maybe I'm gonna fight someone because I didn't get $1 trillion when I ate a... I have so many chocolate almonds. I remember I had a chocolate almond phase. Haven't seen any? Okay, thank you. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep going with how it is set. I'll try and see if I can just keep them off, because I don't like ads either. But yeah. I have chocolate almonds. I had a chocolate almond phase, I remember. And I was eating so many of them, but they're so expensive. But I got this huge thing of chocolate almonds for Christmas, so now I'm just drowning chocolate almonds. It's so good. Let me just eat some. Would you like some ASMR? Maybe that sounds gross. You know those ASMR channels where it's like, hi, we're doing ASMR, and then they suddenly have some really, really loud noise, and you're like, ah, what? Yeah, I feel bad for those people trying to like watch it as they sleep, and there's like screaming sounds in the video halfway. Skibbity Sigma, you're so skibbity. Dying from it. Yeah. I had that Sigma boy, the Sigma boy song stuck in my head so bad, it's ridiculous. Why is this song so catchy? Sigma boy. Okay. Anyway. Audios videos can be inconsistent. The brain rot ones. What are we talking about? But let me talk about the game just to summarize real quick. So basically, can you see that? Okay, cool. Basically, so far is we were going home and I forgot we talked about ASMR. Drink break. So like ASMR though, what you didn't sound like ASMR you used to. ASMR ones. Yeah. I forgot I was talking about that. See, my remembering stuff is not it. My mental memory is questionable. It's so questionable. But do you guys listen to like speaking ASMR or more like sound ASMR, like cutting soap? I remember when I saw cutting soap, I was like, bro, why would you waste soap? But I see the appeal. It's satisfying. Traumatized me from a few of my classmates playing it on my teacher's computer. On teacher's computer? Teacher let you do that? Imagine trying to, like, if teacher's like, oh, let's put on some music while you work, and then imagine trying to, like, study, and you hear Sigma boy. Crying. That would be, nah, school is not interesting. But yes, let me summarize what happened in this game so far. So, we were going home, and then we saw a festival. We were like, oh, let's just go see it for like 5-10 minutes, you know? And then we got called to the stage for audience participation from this magician, who's like, okay, step into this box. And then we come out of this box, and it's like, where are we? And he says we're in the Meiji era, and we're like, yeah, no. This is definitely just a theme park, you know, just a theme park for Meiji. I don't know why they would have this in the middle of Tokyo. I don't know when they would build this, but... And we don't trust this guy, ever. And our stomach just rumbled, and we were really embarrassed just then. And then he's like, I would get food if you wanted, but... like, if I could, but we don't have money. I'm like, bro, I guess you're poor. Why don't you have money in this economy or whatever? And the day happily, that's so good. I'm glad you didn't have to spend all day listening to Sigma boy. Now I can annoy you guys with it. I drink a ridiculous amount of water when I, like, do voicing characters. I've drunk, like, 3 glasses of water already. Okay, let's keep going. I thought worrying about things that did not concern me. Do you, the Sigma boy, come out and die happy? Okay, I hate to say it, but I considered it. Sigma boy. Okay, anyway, don't worry about things that did not concern me. Well then, just in the way you produced a pigeon with magic just now. Can you make a hamburger or a sandwich or something? I feel like she's a lot meaner in this than in the anime. In the anime, she's like, oh, let's go, yay! I don't know, maybe she's gonna be like that later, but here she's very skeptical, which is like fair because this guy's sketchy. But she's just like, bro, just make a hamburger with magic. Based on what you know compared to the anime you watched, based on with the anime spoilers that is. So far I do like that there's a lot more detail, but I don't like that I haven't seen I haven't seen Shunsou yet, and I like Shunsou, and I want to see Shunsou, and I liked how I saw Shunsou in like 3 minutes before, and we haven't seen Shunsou yet, but you know, I do like this guy. I'm glad I got to know a lot more about him, because in the anime I didn't know a thing. So I am glad we're getting to see this character, and he's pretty funny actually. His favorite answer goes when you can say, I'm sorry! I'll sing the other song that's in my head, the Family Mart chicken song. Kichin chicken, yasashii no aji kichin chicken. Kokoro no nakama da atatamaru ne. Famima no fried chicken. Don't you like songs about chicken that bring smiles to your face and fill your heart with warmth? Kokoro no nakama de atatamaru ne. I hope that's right, lyrics. Yeah! Okay, anyway, I'll just get back to the game. I can produce a pigeon. Produce pigeons, lambs, or crocodiles, but I'm unable to produce burgers or sandwiches. You're singing Watashi? And I just sing songs about birds and chickens and eating the birds and chickens. And this guy can't produce burgers. But like, if you can produce lions and crocodiles, you can probably eat those. I mean, you can probably eat a pigeon as well, but like, still. You can't produce them. Magic is so inconvenient. Producing food would help family, finances, and be more convenient than producing animals like pigeons and crocodiles. My Charlie likes me. I mean, I like Charlie too, okay? Charlie looks cool, but I miss Shunsou! Show me Shunsou! I hope Shunsou appears soon. Ah, I have a great idea. He suddenly let out a loud voice and clapped his hands together. If things go well, shall we eat an amazing dinner for free? I mean, we may even be treated. But that's something sitting here and there with it being very enjoyable. I'm glad you find it very enjoyable. Because when I started, I was like, okay, I have to stick to theme. If I don't stick to theme, people are going to be mad at me. But now it's like, Todo. I saw a playlist. You know how everyone sings Todokete Setsuna Sani wa Snow Halation for Christmas? I saw a playlist of all the Snow Halation covers this guy had found for this year. Just this year. Not like last year. This year specifically. And there were 130 of them, I think. 130 versions. Like different people. Or like groups of people. Song Snow Halation? For Christmas? Like fair, I also considered. I considered it. Happy when you sing. Okay, I will sing for you forever. Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. I don't know how the song goes. Okay, that's what you got. That's what you got. Until Popular comes out when I finish mixing it. The sad thing, so my parents are out for like a few days, so that's why I'm screeching now. But unfortunately, that means my sleep schedule's gonna get a lot worse. And if you see me online playing Cinderella Phenomenon at like 4 o'clock in the morning, feel free to DM me. I will talk about that game. I love how it's like, oh, we'll stream Otoge, and then maybe I'll draw some of my Otoge thing, and then I'll go to bed and play some Otoge, and then maybe I'll wake up at 5 and play some more Otoge. Yeah, anyway. Can you tell I like Otoge? Cinderella Phenomenon is the one I'm playing at the moment. And when I finish that, and when I finish Pure Fiora, because I wasn't going to start the one until I finish the others, because I'm like 3 games behind, but... This game is so cute! And I'm surprised that the vibes are actually kind of creeped out. I'm kind of feeling creeped out by this. It's a free game. It's free. My friend recommended it. The budget doesn't seem to be like that high. The art is kind of crunchy. But I really like it. I do like the story. I do like the characters. I haven't finished it, so don't spoil it. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, let's continue on this with like, yeah. Really? Charlie's face lit up. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, yeah. He was like, we're gonna do something. And we're gonna eat for free. Maybe. And we're like, ooh, interesting, mysterious thing. What do you think we're gonna do? How do you think we're gonna get this free food? Do you think we're gonna steal it from someone? I think I know what it is, maybe. Place your bets! What are we gonna do to get free food? Does one of his friends live here? I love how I didn't even think of that. My first thought was we're gonna steal. I'm sorry, friends. I wonder if he intended to barge into their home and get them to fix dinner for us. Question whether we can sneak ourselves in or not. Huh? He's really doing it! Oh no, I'm talking to myself. Then let's get to it. Okay, we've arrived. Eh? Whoa. That's a big building. This is after walking for several dozen minutes or so. When I saw the building to which I was led, my legs almost buckled from beneath me. It was a large, two-story chalk pavilion that glowed dimly in the dark night. It was a magnificent West-style building I would normally call a palace. The light spilling from the semicircular arched windows made it sparkle like a dream. Are these people, like all these people dancing? Played in the morning? Sleep already messed up as it is, so that's not ondo. I haven't, but like I could, you know? I have energy, unfortunately. I was thinking, what if I just got delivery food now? But I think all the stores are probably closed by now. All the closed to try what? What was he saying? But yeah, you know, you never know. Maybe I'll speed run it through the night. You know, because all my friends wake up at like 2 a.m. anyway. Slightly inconvenient. What do you mean, boo? Does Yufu know how to dance? Yufu does know how to dance. We had to learn school dances once, and you know how short I am, and we had to like do with this because we were in girls' school. We had to do with this boys' school, whatever. And they were all so tall, and I was so short, and they were all like bending down. It was really awkward. Why are you booing me? Okay, we'll get back to the game if that's the boo. A large garden light was placed in the path leading to the main entrance, and horse-drawn carriages and what is that word? I'm gonna what is it? What is it? I don't know. What is this? Oh, it's a cart pulled by one person carrying one passenger. I would not have known that. Okay, there we go. Wait, there's a glossary here. Would it say? It would not. It would not. Self-proclaimed, blah blah, proclaimed Vijishnu sent Mei back to the Meiji period for some reason in his presence. Mei seems to be somewhat aggressive! Yeah, she did seem aggressive! Is Basil Tamama jump scare? Oh, is Basil Tamama gonna get a jump scare? I love how it's like, she seems somewhat aggressive. I agree, I do think she seems just a bit aggressive. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of... There we go. High school girl is sent back in time to the Meiji era. She has the ability of a Tamayori and is thus able to see Mononoke. Cool, cool. Okay, we'll go back. So beautiful. I was often at a loss for words to describe the fantastic appearance of this place, which looked like it came straight out of a picture book. Ooga booga, was that the jump scare? What is it? You have the face of a pigeon that has eaten a machine gun. What is that line? Wait. Let me save that. I'm gonna save that as an out of context line because that is hilarious. I'm sorry, Charlie. What is this? Do you have the face of a pigeon that has eaten a machine gun? Wait. Let me save this. Let me just save this somewhere. Mate. Wait. Why is that so funny? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Did that save? Yeah, you should send that to all your friends, you know? Send everyone the picture of pigeon eating a machine gun. Anyway. Charlie called out to me as I stared at the building. Yes, well. Charlie's friend's oil tycoons or something like that. She's so aggressive to this poor guy. He doesn't even seem to care. It's just scared. I'm very scared. They would have to be at that level of riches to be able to possess such a pavilion. I was just thinking what a wonderful residence this was. Who lives here? No one lives here. It is a so-called party hall that was built by the Meiji government with prestige. Party hall. Yes, you should know it too. It's so famous it's in all the textbooks. Laughing at this, he bowed to me with a reverent motion. Welcome to the Rokumeikan, young lady. The Rokumeikan. Rokumeikan, as he had said, was shown in textbooks. It was a historical building from the Meiji period. It was a place where government bigwigs gathered at night and hosted foreign I don't know what half these words are! Dignitaries. I was pretty sure that was the case. Is bigwigs just like rich people? And dignitaries like important deals and trade and stuff? I'd imagine so. Is this the real Rokumeikon? Of course it's real. That being the case, let's break in. Let's not break in! Huh? I looked up at Charlie's face in surprise. There was an evil smile on his face. Did you just say break in? That wasn't what I wanted to say. I just meant sneak in. They sound like the same thing to me. Listen carefully. With that bustling atmosphere, I have no doubt that a grandiose party is taking place within those walls. He said, completely ignoring my accusation. Charlie seemed to be the only one. See, only the glamorous lights of the Rokumeika. I have been reading so badly today. Something's important in the industry? That makes a lot of sense. Like the electricity guy. Dignitaries are famous guests, like celebrities, for events of certain importance. Also the electricity guy. Can you tell I like the electricity guy? And all I know from him is he was like, we need to have electricity, and then he's like, okay, we're having electricity. That's all he said, and I like that guy anyway. I want to meet Shunsou! Let me meet Shunsou already! Did I miss a line? Good. My guess is that a real treat of a banquet is laid out inside there. Things like steak, roast beef, and sushi, Peking duck. Steak, roast beef. The sumptuous menu crossed my mind as my hunger from earlier raised its head. Of course I wanted to eat it if I could, but it's impossible. We can't just sneak in. Who do you think I am? Charlie smiled fearlessly. To Charlie, the great magician of the century, there is almost nothing that is impossible. I don't think that's the issue here, Charlie. Almost nothing? There's a subtlety in the fact that he could not clearly assert nothing. Like he couldn't make hamburgers, for example, and that's why we had to sneak in the first place. Do we get to see a pretty background? Whoa! So I came to the entrance of the Rokumeikon, being forcefully pulled by Charlie. Charlie, there seemed to be some security guards here. On both sides of the front door, there were two men dressed in military uniforms from that period. They were somewhat scary to look at and had an intense aura about them. I had no idea what kind of party it was, but having neither money nor an invitation, I was sure we would be turned away at the door. Come on, you have nothing to worry about. Once we get through the main entrance, there will be nothing to stop us. But how? Like this. Excuse me. Snap! Charlie snapped his fingers in his customary way and produced a large cloak. I thought he would just slightly slip on the cloak, but he pulled me into a hug. Wait! Is he hiding us under that cloak? Do we get a CG? Please? Oh, we don't. This is a magical cloak of wonder. It is a very handy item, as once you put it on, it disappears and becomes part of the background. You can make this, but you can't make food? Really? No one can see us right now. In other words, it's as good as being invisible. Pretty convenient, right? Once again, he seems to be talking complete gibberish. But I could not escape from the cloak that enveloped me in its embrace. You know, I think I really would like to go home now. Come on, you should look forward to the amazing food. I mean, when it comes to feast, it has to be steak, right? Please let me go home. I flailed around in the cloak. I had no idea where I was going back to, but I wanted to get away from here as quickly as possible. Wait. Suddenly, elegant music streamed into my ears. It was a famous classic song that was familiar to me, even though I did not know its name. The bouncy laughter of women rode that melody, and it was like the chatter of birds chirping. The sound of plates being carried like a clink-clink, somebody coughing, a joyful toast. Even from within the cloak, I could feel the heat surrounding the area. It seemed to be transmitted to me. Yes, thank you. You can come out now. With a click, with a flick, the cloak's tethers were loosened, and the view suddenly opened up in front of me. That's so pretty. I love how the style is different for the other people compared to like the anime style of us. I really like that actually. A dazzling light hit my eyes. and I involuntarily held up my hand. So dazzling. Hanging from a large ceiling. From a high ceiling was a large chandelier. I don't think I've ever spoken this bad, like, reading things before. This is so sad. I'm sorry! Ah! Underneath the light reflecting off the cut glass was a gorgeous dance hall. There, women in dresses designed to bulge around the hips stepped gracefully. They are so pretty. Do we get to dress like that? Do we get to dress like that? Will he get us some clothes? You know, if he can make a clothes, can he make other clothes like a dress? I would like to wear one. It's missing very much. Girls were escorted by men in military uniforms with many medals on their chests. I am stumbling so bad. Even the words I do, I feel like this is completely an excuse to excuse my bad reading, but I feel like some of these are worded in not as natural ways. Compared to like Amnesia at least, right? Or maybe you just usually don't have the word foreign, exotic, and indescribable in the same in an auto game. Mixed among them were foreigners and tales, and the entire floor created an exotic atmosphere that was indescribable. Before I knew it, we'd slipped past the guards and entered the Rokumeikan. Stunned, I looked up at the magician next to me, who was smiling slightly. Both of you aren't dressed appropriately for this place, you know. Does that cape really make you invisible? Of course not. He stated simply, shrugging his shoulders. What? But just now you said it was a magic cape. I'm not a wizard, just a magician. For this level of magic, you would need to learn the skills of about level 3. Is that right? Out of interest, I am currently magician about level 75! So he could have, but he just chose not to? Is that what happened? I really had no idea how much he was joking, and to what extent he was serious. And someone bumped into my shoulder with a thump. Is it Kyoka? Ah! Hi. Strong arms caught me as I stumbled from the impact of the collision. Wait, who is his voice? Wait. Mate. Let me just... I hope you don't mind, it's just a bit louder now. I want to hear the voice, but then I'll turn it back down again, okay? I'm sorry, are you okay? Yes. The hand that reached out to me belonged to a man in a white military uniform. That doesn't actually make us invisible at his level 75 magic skill level. Charlie, you really didn't check what magic you were specializing in. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He could be nice, you know? He wonders why we're annoyed at him, you know? Well, he probably doesn't even care that we're annoyed. Bro, Charlie! You could just make us invisible, you know? With that level magic, he should be able to make us a hamburger. What is wrong with him? Anyway, let me listen to this guy's voice. I feel like it's familiar. The military uniform was finely embroidered with gold thread, and a gold shoulder patch swung over his shoulder. It was a costume worn by a person who was clearly of a high rank. When dressing up, he really put a lot of effort into the costume. She still thinks it's a costume? I think in the anime she just accepted it right away. Like, oh, Meiji, you're okay. But it suited him perfectly well. It really does look good. It looks so good. It really, wow. It's so good. And I really love how soft the hair shading is, rendering. Wow. That well-rounded, beautiful face. The eyes caught in the champagne gold light, confident and radiant. Is that Kisho Taniyama? Sure, you're okay? You're not injured? Wait. I have to Google this. If this is Kisho Taniyama, I'm gonna scream. Tokyo, Meiji, Renka, voice actors. I think one of them said it was Ken. Yeah, Shunsou's voiced by Ken. I don't remember what Ken does, but Ken's really famous, isn't he? Oh, it's not. It's Daisuke Kami. Not Namikawa. Preparing for the youthful scream. Yeah, we're gonna use the scream when Shunsou gets here, but Shunsou's not here yet. Okay. Who else is Ken voice? Because I know they've been in a lot of things, right? They've been in Beyond the Boundary. They've been in Idolish 7, Magic Kyun Renaissance. Okay, maybe I don't know him as well as I thought I did. But he kind of does sound like Kisho. Or maybe it's just the like tone of speech. It does sound like Iki, doesn't it? Yes, really, I'm fine. So good. Yeah, that does kind of sound like it, right? Kind of sound like Iki. He crossed his arms and gazed over my whole body with some interest. I quickly became uncomfortable with his less than reserved stare. Come to think of it, I remember the man I had asked for directions earlier had observed me in the same way. High school uniforms were not so unusual, were they? Is there something I can...
Ogai-san, 何してるんですか?
Wait. wait. Who was that voice? Is that who I think it is? Hello? Hi. At that moment, I heard someone's voice behind me.
勝手にいなくならないでください。こんなところで放置されても困ります。
It's Shunsou! Hello, Shunsou! How's the volume though with the Never mind. It's here. Hello. How's the volume with the character voice a bit louder? Do you want it like quieter again, how it was before, or is it okay like this? Do you prefer it like this or prefer it like before? I don't really mind. I really want to see a Shunsou CG.
ああ、すまない、Shunsou。
Oh, I'm sorry, Shunsou. It's really messing me up because it was like, for the character, it's okay as it is now? Okay, I'll keep it like this then. Fine as it is? Okay, thank you, Minna, thank you! Thank you for all the feedback, thank you. It's really messing me up because Shunsou is spelled with like SH in the anime, and now it's SY. Yeah. So now it's like messing me up when I see it written with a Y. I keep trying to read it as like something else. The Shunsou, as the man in the school uniform was called, walked up to the man in the military uniform with cold eyes. Are they like brothers? That's kind of cute. You know, brotherly relationship. Is this also cosplay? He was wearing a type of student's hat that you don't see much today, and a stuffed collar with a retro silhouette. Ah, what's with me and my green-haired guys with stupid hats? Why is this a pattern? Can't believe it happened twice. Long green hair, wearing all black, having a stupid hat. Can't believe it. How does this happen? With his long hair bundled loosely into one bun, his thin lips were drawn back in a somewhat sullen manner. I love how she had such a nice description for Ogai. She's like, oh, he's so pretty, blah blah blah. And then for Shunsou, it's like, he looks okay. He looks fine. That sucks. I'm sorry. Don't look so grim. Did you find anything that could be the subject of a painting? The air quality here is too bad. My eyes hurt. Can't even look for subjects of my paintings. Love a guy who immediately complains about the air quality. Oh, that's a pretty... Ooh. How did I get there? M? What did I just... What? What? I don't know what I pressed, but... Okay. But that is a pretty sprite of old guy there. Wow, that is pretty. Okay. Back. Well, that's too bad. It is good for us to be in touch with common life once in a while. Common life? Rude! Isn't there an element of ugliness in art? Are you calling common folk like me ugly? I'm not even like at this level. I'm like common. The audacity. This is why we don't like you, guy. This is why we like Shunsou, okay? Yeah! Once again, you're making such problematic statements in a public place. He blurted out and turned. And the youth with the stuffed collar turned his gaze onto me. Who's this lady?
うん。
Yes,
今知り
well,
合ったばかりなのだよ。
we've only just become
ち
acquainted.
ょうどお茶にで
I
も
was just
誘おう
about
と
to
思っ
ask
た
her
と
out
こ
for
ろで
tea when you
お
interrupted
前と
us.
いう邪魔が入ったというわけだ。
What, really? Well, the man of the military uniform was grinning. Was that meant to be... That's meant to be saying man, isn't it? When the man in the military uniform was grinning, the gaze of the man in the school uniform became even more chilling.
オーガイさん、
Mr.
あなたは
Ogai,
相
you
変わ
never
らず前衛
change.
的なものを
Always
お好
seem
み
to have
の
a
ようですね。
penchant. Oh my god. What does penchant and what does avant-garde mean? Wow, why am I struggling in a game that was like machine translated or whatnot? Okay, I don't think it's machine translated, but like... Bro! We're just gonna pretend I know what those are. He blurted out with his gaze, directed straight at me.
もう今夜
I
は
think
十
you've
分
already
な
had your
油を
fill
売り
for
ましたよ
tonight.
ね。
We shouldn't stay too
長い
long.
は無用です。
Come on, let's make a move.
さっさ
That
と
is a
帰り
pretty
ましょう。
sprite as well. Wow, that is pretty. Look at that shading on the clothes. Wow. Impressive.
こら、
Hey,
またない
wait
か
up,
俊
Shunsou.
操。
Really? You always... They both seem so problematic. Wow. I hate how so far all the men have sucked. See, you see, ukyo, besides the whole murdering thing, ukyo was nice from the start, you know, a bit dumb, but like, it's nice. What is going on with you guys? Anyway, I think Shunsou is definitely still #1 right now. But then maybe Charlie...
ああ、いきなり有名人とご対面だね。
How do you know I was talking about you? Anyway, I think Charlie is second then. Because, yeah, I don't know about old guy right now. But I do like Charlie. Charlie does seem pretty sweet. Charlie definitely was not here in the anime. He kind of just sent us on our own to be at this party. And he was just gone. So, oh. So I'm glad he's with us now. Wow, you didn't waste any time meeting celebrity. Said Charlie, who was already holding a plate of steak in his hands. Celebrity?
そう。今のは
Yes,
森
that's
林太郎
Rintaro Mori.
というより、
Although it may be simpler to
森
call him
鴎外
Ogai
と言った方
Mori.
がわかりやすい
Is
かな。
Rintaro like the level of power
そし
and
て
such?
彼と一緒にい
And
た
the
の
one
は
with him was the
日本
Japanese
画家の
artist
岸
Shunsou
田俊
Kishida.
操だよ。
I'm sure you've
名前
heard the
は聞い
names,
たこ
right?
とあるだろう？
I must have had a rather stupid look on my face at that time. Ogai Mori? Shunsou Kishida? No, I was talking about you. Said you was Charlie appeared and suddenly in front of her. I know. I was gonna say like, I like him, you know. And then he appeared and I'm like, oh, I don't like him. As soon as I saw his face, I was like, wait, do I like you? His face made me second guess myself. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. You don't have the appeal. You don't look as good as Shunsou. You know, and Shunsou matches our aesthetic so perfectly. I mean, Ogai does as well, and I think they all do. But if there's a game where the main characters look bad, like their palettes clash with the protagonist, I would not be happy with that. I would hate that. You know, I would, I would not get together with someone based on their aesthetic. You know, if their aesthetic's just that bad, I'm sorry, we can't be seen together. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give it to the end. You know, I'll pretend to be good. You know, it looks good as ukyo. Let me just take a look at ukyo real quick. You know, I have my eater bag right now. And oh yeah, guys, I got Amnesia World. It's all in Japanese, so I'm translating line by line with Google Translate. I'm still like in the tutorial because I'm still trying to understand what they mean by crossroads and sky and life and blah blah blah. But generally, it's been going okay, just very slow. But I'm excited to do all the ukyo scenes. You know, it'll be fun. It'll be so fun. Have all the ukyo scenes, and then I'll be spamming my Twitter with like, oh, this scene says this and this scene says this, and we love ukyo. Very, very pretty eater bag. Very pretty ukyo. Okay, fine. Back to the game. Okay. Oh, and I might have to give a water soon. I already drank that whole thing. Okay, anyway. Okay, Mori? Shunsou Kishida? I had heard the names before, but still. Like the Rokumekan, they were names that I knew from being listed in textbooks.
今夜のパーティーはす
Tonight's
ご
party
い
seemed to
顔
be
ぶれ
an
を揃え
amazing
ている
lineup
よう
of
だね。
faces. The one you
あ
see in the
そこ
school
にいる
uniform
学
over
生
there
服の彼
is
は
Kyoka!
幻想作家の泉京香だ。
Izumi, the fantasy writer. Kyoka. The other character I remember liking. Oh, look, it's called Bunny! It's your Bunny! Among the well-dressed men, there was a slender man in a school uniform. For some reason, he had a large white rabbit on his shoulder. Ooh, the music changed! I closed my eyes to dance to this song and I immediately got sleepy. Oh, keep the eyes open, keep the eyes open. I have so many dreams about falling asleep during stream. It's so awkward. Like, if I did fall asleep during stream, like, if I still talk for, like, 10 minutes, just leave, okay? Leave. You don't have to, like, listen to me sleep, okay? Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What's that? A stuffed animal? Or is it real? 4:47. Ah, sorry, love. You go to sleep. That's stage over. That's stage over. We'll be back at 11 a.m. anyway. I forgot we were doing an 11 a.m. one, so I probably shouldn't be playing Autogeto 4. 5:47. That's crazy. That's crazy. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. If you look closely, you could see its ear moving. Apparently, it was a real rabbit. That's such a pretty rabbit, though. Like, look at that pattern in the ear. What an innovative person he was, bringing a pet to a party.
不衛生だな。こんなところでよく食事ができるよね。
Wait. I like his voice. Who voices him? Who voices him? Kyoka. Oh, wait. Where have I heard that name before? Where have I heard that name before? I hate the wiki. It's got so many ads. Mate. Scroll down. Click it before the ad comes. Nobuhiko Okamoto. Wait, Nobu? Is Nobu who I think it is? Ooh, he was in Toradora? And Dorara and Meiji. He was Usui! This guy's Usui's voice actor? Also Rin? He was this one guy who just voices everyone, wasn't it? And voices like 10,000 husbands. Like Karma? Bakugo? This guy just voiced everyone. And I think he voices the main character of like there are two main characters, I think. I believe he voices, or was that someone else? Oh, maybe I lied. Never mind, I'm not gonna say he voiced something when he didn't. I'm not gonna be a liar. Having 10,000 husbands? Okay, but I feel like there's a law. At least I was told there was a law by my friend in high school, and I kind of stuck with it, that you can only have like one husband in a game. You can have as many wives as you want in a game. First of all, that's unfair. Second of all, okay. Fair enough. I do want to love more girls, so that makes sense. But I do like Kyoka. At least I like Kyoka's voice, so. It's a bit unsanitary. How could everybody eat at a place like this? Why is it that my two favorites right now just come in and just immediately start complaining? This is so sad. The words came out of his mouth in a wild manner, unbecoming of his beautiful face.
パーティーなんて雑菌の温床でしかないよ。だから来たくなかったんだ。
That's such a good voice. A party is nothing but a breeding ground for germs. That's why I didn't want to come.
おや、京香ちゃんじゃ
Ah,
ねえ
well,
か。
if it isn't Kyoya-chan. Kyoka-chan. A man wearing a pinstripe suit approached the man with the rabbit as he stood there, grumbling to himself. Does he just have a random bunny in his shoulder or something? He does just have a random bunny in his shoulder or something. That's all. There's no explanation. There's just a bunny. You know, why not bring a bunny to a party? You might as well, you know. Maybe you can't meet all these rich people because, you know, you're not rich and it's hard to talk to rich people. So maybe you bring a bunny, you know? Like, surely you'll be richer than a bunny. If a bunny's richer than you, then I don't know. Wow. What a beauty. And this guy's music? Wait, I think I like his music best so far. Is it Shunsou music? Did I just miss Shunsou's music? Ooh, and I haven't been saving.
セーブするの？
Oh, there's so many save files! That's crazy!
セーブが完了したようだね。
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. 20 times 8. 160 save files? Wow. I think some games give you like 3 and this gives you 160. Whoa. Is it hard to like code in save files? Can you just add as many save files as you want? Could you, in theory, have like 1,000 save files in a game? The rabbit guy was also quite good looking, but the guy who just showed up had the kind, eye-catching appearance that seemed to make the place more glamorous. With his slender body and somewhat sexy gaze, he stood out enough to make passersby look twice. Okay, honestly, I don't think he looks as good as Kyoka. What? If it isn't Kawakami? Well, you're a bit cold. Meeting up with your only friend, like only friend! Oh! Huh? I have no recollection of having a friend who refers to me as Chan. Glared the rabbit guy. However, the man in the suit didn't seem to mind and restrained his laughter with amusement. Being every single man in the Rokumegan here? Quite fitting for a party building for the Meiji period in Japan. Yeah, I mean, it's more likely you'd meet them at a party than just out on the street, you know? Imagine if you met everyone in the street and met no one inside. It's like, oh, well, that was funny. It would be cool though if they had like an altogether that like went against the expectations like that. Subverted expectations, or whatever my English teacher would say. Oh my, your smiling face is lovely. I guess that's about it. Hey! Suddenly there was a whisper in my ear and I jumped up in surprise. It's not surprising that you were gawking at him. His name is Otojiro Kawakami. He's an up-and-coming young actor. It wasn't exactly gawking. This was not exactly accurate, to be honest. I'm glad she's honest. But it made sense when Charlie told me that he was an actor. It was no wonder that his aura was so spectacular. Come to think of it. Charlie, why are you so knowledgeable? He didn't seem to know the names of any of them, but he was able to reel off their names one after the other. I read that wrong. He didn't seem to know them, but he was able to reel off their names. But Charlie, while gobbling down mouthfuls of steak, said, "Yes, this is not the first time that I've come to this age." Wait, I really like Charlie, but I think his voice is like not as my taste as it could be. Hey, it's fiction. I get to be picky. Okay, I get to be really picky. Reality, I will not be this picky. Don't worry. But in fiction, I can be really picky. Yes? My thoughts became transfixed by this enigmatic response. When you say this era, you mean this era, right? Yes, this era. In other words, the Meiji period. What do we say, era? I don't know what we say in Australia. Era? No, it's the Heisei period now. Until just a few hours ago, that was true. We've now traveled back in time. Time back to the Meiji period. Outside of fiction, yeah. Time travel. This strange man casually voiced such unrealistic words. I mean, didn't I just explain this to you? He's like, haven't I explained this to you like 9 times? I told you again and again and again, and you just kept saying that it's a theme park. Why would you think it's a theme park when people are walking around in kimonos and there are horses and you always got run over by a horse and now we're in a fancy park and everything's named after the historical guys? I think you did, but even so, it was completely unbelievable, such a story. It was certainly true though. I couldn't explain this whole situation to some kind of theme park. What do you mean, boo? What do you mean, boo? In fiction, you can be picky about characters' voices all you want. It's only a personal preference at the end of the day. Exactly. If he had Shunsou's voice, for example, or Kyoka's voice, I think he'd probably be number one, actually. Maybe also if he wasn't wearing red, because I'm not a huge fan of red. I mean, I don't hate red, but I just prefer green, you know? What happened? Okay, what happened so far? So, we went back into the Meiji period, and then we were kind of walking around, and the magician was like, "Oh, you're hungry? Okay, I know how to get food." So we kind of snuck in here, and we're meeting all the rich and famous people here. Doshite baka yuzu? Why am I baka yuzu? But yeah, we met all the rich people. We met Shunsou, who is the future husband for us. Why does my neck keep breaking? I haven't been noticing that. Let me just... How do I break my neck? It's not that broken, is it? Is it? Maybe? If I keep turning my head, does it die? No? I can't break my head on command, apparently. Okay, but yeah. Basically, we just met some rich people. Ogai was kind of weird in general. I know, I don't like him. Shunsou was complaining about not being able to paint people, like finding people to paint. Glitching, is it? I'm not seeing it myself. Is anyone else seeing it? And then Kyoka came in and complained about things being too like germy and is it broken tracking wise? I don't know. I don't see anything issues, but like if you guys see issues, I can try and like recalibrate it. And then the other guy with the brown hair was an up and coming actor. And then the main character Mei was like, ooh, he's pretty. You know, we noticed he was pretty. I know, Mei, I know you think he's really pretty. I'm sorry, but I think you have bad eyes, and I think the answer is that Shunsou is actually pretty. You know, I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Go see yourself? Okay, we're just gonna keep going then. No, you're not going insane. Maybe it's just a weird connection or something. So low with the fan. Oh, I'm really running out of water. Let me just drink some more. No, I had the water next to my laptop and it's like burning. It did again. Did anyone see that? Because I have the game covering my OBS. So I have to move the game to see. Did anyone see it? Okay, wait. Let me actually get more water though. Don't mind me getting like 9 glasses of water. Because I lost my drink bottle somewhere. And so I have to keep filling my like water. And I usually use a humongous drink bottle. So now that I have to keep filling up a cup of water, it's like I'm just going to keep drinking. So, okay, I will be back in like a minute. Water that hasn't been next to a laptop overheating sure does taste nice and cool. Okay, it has been 2 hours, but I think we can keep going for maybe like another half hour. Maybe. Achievement. Since you survived no ukyo? What do you mean? But I do miss ukyo. I'm sorry, I do miss ukyo. I miss ukyo a lot. I have amnesia just in my bar at the bottom, so I can just open it whenever I need to. Like, I do in fact need to sometimes to just listen to this, you know. That is peak crazy behavior. Ukyo 5? What would an ukyo event be? Is ukyo... Oi! I already fought! You might have seen my status on Discord. I was talking to this friend, right? And he likes ukyo as well. I don't know if he really likes ukyo or is like just doing it to annoy me. So we had to have like shared custody. And he wanted ukyo for Monday, Tuesday, and I had the rest of the week. I was trying to get it back no matter what those 2 days. And I was like, okay, you assigned this. And I just like made up something that's signed. And he's like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I like zoomed in and like edited it to add something like, you will give you for ukyo on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, that wouldn't have been legal, but you know, yeah. Keep referencing Mr. 5 and I will keep referencing amnesia, worry not. Like Ellie made that joke about a cage yesterday because my past life had, in like a staff server, had my main section called like my cage or something. I don't remember why. And I was like, she was trying to reference that, and I was like, is that an Amnesia reference? No, it was not an Amnesia reference. Of course it would not be an Amnesia reference. She does not see the world of Otoge, unfortunately. Yes, Ora's been 2 hours. They listen to stream for the time being. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we don't like that staff, so we don't like the people there. So, well, no, it's not the staff's fault, you know. It's Those who know, those who don't know that meme. I really want to see if we can see Shunsou again. Surely we'll see Shunsou a lot more, right? Surely. Do you think we can get onto Shunsou route? I'm really not. I came in here like, oh, we're gonna see who it like. I won't be like Shunsou. Now I'm here like Shunsou. But I feel like Shunsou and Kyoka are pretty similar at the moment. Here we don't really see anything different. They both just came in here and started complaining, and they're both students, and then they both had like some older person like tell them off. Are they just the same character? Is that why I liked it? This is terrible. My taste is terrible. Everything was too unnatural, from the fact that there was not a single building in the Marunouchi prime location. Marunouchi. Dude in the game kinda this guy? Is that a good ... or a bad ... The fact that everyone on the streets was dressed in retro attire. Was I dreaming? For a dream, everything seemed far too real. So, what if this world was not a dream? If this was the afterlife or something? But he already told you he didn't kill you. But, okay, then to be fair, we don't trust him, so yeah. That checks out. Seemed an outlandish idea on my part, but it actually made a lot of sense. A good ... I know. I mean, they're all good ... Okay, they're all good ... Like what if I just... Where's the save thingy? If I save... Save するの? If I go here... And then I go here... And I go here... And then we scroll all the way back up to Shunsou. Would I really scroll all the way back just to find Shunsou scene? Okay, fine. We're just going. Ah, this guy's Charlie. And we were thinking that does not suit him. The main character thought it was a pseudonym. So it's like, what would his real name be? And then we came up with like names that would be really bad, that would like suit him even less. Like Michael or Andrew. I can't imagine him being a Michael. I can't. I'm sorry. It's possible that I had died in an accident. In other words, this world is hell, and that everyone on this dance floor was a dead person like me. That's a dark thing to think of. No wonder then that there were many people who lived in the Edo, and Heian periods, not to mention the Meiji period. Charlie Brown? Where have I heard that name? Oh, that's Charlie Brown. I was like, why don't I remember that? I do remember now. No. My thoughts were drifting off in an occult direction. I shook my head in panic. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Stop talking such nonsense. I said, make my case forcefully. Could be a problem. Both if ghosts appear or if I were to become one. Huh? Was it really a ghost? Where? He's so dumb. We're not dumb, but like silly, you know? I don't know. I like him. There are no ghosts. As I raised my voice, a large figure suddenly stood in front of me. That is a voice. Wait a minute there, young lady. Oh no, there are long words in this sentence. My brain just turned up. The bespectacled foreigner, who had barged in seemingly from nowhere, looked down at me with a serious look on his face. Right now, you said there were no ghosts, didn't you? What? Oh, he teleported. I am sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. I was taken back. Well, what did that say? I was taken back as he offered me a business card. Would you offer a schoolgirl a business card? On it was written, lecture. Yes, you would if it's a lecture. I need to read before I make comments. Lecture in English Literature at Tokyo Imperial University. College of Letters and Literature. I cannot read that. Love Cardio heard. I'd heard that name before. I was sure that it was the real name of Koizumi Yakumo.
お化けはいない。
It's
そう
very
断言する
easy
の
to
は
assert.
実に
There
たや
are
す
no
いことで
ghosts.
す。
He lightly lifted the frames of his glasses and coughed.
しかし、
But before that,
私がか
let
つ
me
て
tell you
出
of
雲
the
にい
time when
た
I was in
頃、
Izumo
あ、いえ、
and
そ
went
の
to
前に
Kuga in Kaga.
カカの公家に出向いた時の
Let's
話を
talk.
しましょう。
This guy really came up to her and was like, okay, let me tell you about my life and here is a business card. How did this guy show up again? Did he just really just be like, oh hi, we're gonna talk now? I mean, yeah, fair enough. That is how you make conversation. But you really start with like, here's my business card? Imagine if that's how you made friends. You just gave him a business card. What if everyone who had your business card had to be your friend? So if you could sneak your business cards into people's pockets, they'd have to be your friend. What if that was a thing?
そこには
There's
地
a
蔵
spring
の
called
泉
Jizo
と呼ばれ
Fountain.
る死んだ
And
子
the
供
ghosts
の
of
亡
dead
霊が
children
飲む
drink
お
milk.
乳の泉があり
Tell what's in front of you says some long words of business card. Yeah, that's basically what happened, isn't it? I don't know. I think he's at the bottom of my list so far. It's kind of weird if you start talking about dead children drinking milk after you teleport and give us business cards and talking long words that are too long for my small tired brain. What?
その岩屋の奥には
There's no Gakupo. No, Dad. You will believe in Gakupo in your brain. That is what I would do about ukyo in my brain. As we cannot see ukyo or Gakupo in front of us. I mean, it kind of looks like Gakupo, kind of, right? Kind of. We have them in our brain, and that will have us go for. You know. I found my weakness today. You know that whole meme of like, I heard this couple talking, and the boyfriend had like cheated on her. And she told him Luffy would hate you. And he started crying. And I was like, would that work on me? Would it work on me if you said Ukyo would be disappointed? And it did work on me. This guy was like, Ukyo would be disappointed. And I was like, Tomo would be disappointed. And we both like, why does this work? Why does this work? And my business card while I took my dead child. No! That is not how you start conversation. If you're trying to make friends with that, don't start there. You know, maybe start with like a, how are you? How's your day been? Not allowed to talk about dead children. Mrs. Cards into my pocket without me knowing. What does that mean? Is it the love card? That was his name, wasn't it? I already forgot. We know of him, so but yeah, based on the past few minutes, he's questionable. He's questionable. Like in the anime, he was like really not like this. I feel like he was very, yay, let us meet together, and he wasn't like weird. It wasn't weird at all. Maybe I like him in the anime better. Oh, you never know. Maybe it's just his sprite that looks angry. Maybe he's like happy inside. You know? Like wasn't it that idol who had to carry a sign on her phone saying like, I'm in a good mood, even though her face looks so like grumpy, just because she had like a grumpy face? But she's like in a good mood, you know? Maybe that's what's going on here. Oh, did I miss a line or did he just move his face really quickly? It is very easy to assert that there are no ghosts. He lightly lifted the frames of his glasses and coughed. Okay, but glasses are... I found a really pretty picture of Ukyo with glasses. I'll just show you guys later. Or I can just show you guys now! Listen to the background music for a bit while I go find that picture. Oh, this is embarrassing. Why am I doing this? Okay, then if we go here, then I find the picture, has image. And then if I scroll up just a bit, there should be a picture of, yeah, there's the ukyo. And if we see a picture of the ukyo. And then we save it to class ukyo. And then we go back to the stream. And then we chat up. Then we add source. Then we add image. And then we call ukyo. And then we guys. It looks so good. He's happy on the inside, but okay, no, that's also bad. This is so bad. Yeah, I can't defend that guy. You know, that's why we replace him with Iki. I mean, not Iki. I mean Ukyo. Why did I say Iki? There we go. Then we replace his head. Wait, can I crop this and then just have his head on top of it, and it looks like we're talking to Ukyo instead? Wait, is that is that way too tragic? Okay, how do I do this? I don't. Do I just copy paste it? Okay. I don't know how to change it in OBS because I'm very not good with OBS. So I'm gonna shove it into Clip Studio Paint really quick. And I'm gonna change the canvas size. I'm gonna save it again. And I'm gonna import it again. Don't judge me! Don't judge me! Sometimes delusion is fun. I'm gonna name it as ukyo head. We're gonna save that as a PNG. Save that, okay? And then we go back to OBS. And then we get rid of this one. And then we go like that. And then we do this. And we call it ukyo head. And then we add the ukyo head. And then we put the ukyo head on top of this guy's head. No, it kind of matches up. That's kind of cursed. What do we think? What do we think?
I しかし、私がかつて出雲にいた頃、いえ、その前に、カカの
I know the card is like wow, ukyo, no longer cursed. My mom to crochet for flashy. You do. No longer cursed. He's so pretty. Wait, I usually have my game in front of it so I can't see it, but like I want to see it. I want to see that. I want to see ukyo. Where do I put my game if ukyo's in the way? If I just... Ooh. Okay, fine. I'll get my phone out so I can take a look at it. Doesn't it look so good? This is my favorite character, you know? This is ukyo now. This is ukyo. No more Yakumo. We don't need Yakumo. We only need ukyo. You see? You see? You see? You see why I like this guy is so pretty and can also cover up a weird looking weirdo. You know, we don't like Yakumo. Yakumo's a bit weird. That's why we have ukyo. That's why we have ukyo. I don't know. Before that, let me tell you of the time when I was in Izumo and went to. Oh, I already read that line. There's a spring called Jizo Fountain. Well, you already said I don't need to know about dead children drinking milk. Okay, that is so funny. Those seeing ukyo on screen. I'm crying. That is so good. I'm actually a genius. That is so funny. Okay, we're gonna leave it on until this guy leaves. Okay. Would it be too mean to have it like this the whole time? I'll do it with a kaito. Ah! If you find a really, really gorgeous, brilliant glasses kaito that is better than this ukyo, I will consider it. I'll consider it. Okay. But I also don't want ukyo talking about dead children. This is weird. I'm conflicted here. I'm conflicted. What? Behind that rocky place, the pale stone Jesus stands smiling. A closer look revealed 10 centimeter long footprints. Why are you telling us this? These were the footprints made by the ghosts of children during the night. Irilis Kaito card then. Let me take a look at that card. Let me take a look. Ooh, I didn't mean for it to be silent. I'll sing for you. 届けて切なさには名前をつけようかそのあれしょ思いが重なるまで待てずに悔しいけど好きってOkay, I've saved the Kaito card. I've saved the Kaito card. Get rid of Ukyo's head. Oh no, it's now we have to see his head. Okay, if we call the file Kaito, let me browse. Then we get the Kaito. What do we think? What do we think? Beautiful? I think so. I think so. How do I rotate him? Ah, wrong one. Wrong one. Rotate Kaito. Rotator. Rotator, the potato, your head. Okay, he's not gonna rotate, but that's what we got. What do you think? What do you think of the new head for him? These are the footprints made by the ghosts of children during that night. Why? Why is he suddenly started with a ghost story? Exactly! Mei gets it. In contrast to my bewildered reaction, he never lost his poise as he spoke. This is no good. I tried to seek help from Charlie. Thought that he would be next to me chewing steak. But this was even worse. Charlie was nowhere to be seen. Your head looks good. I'm glad you agree. Just 2 seconds ago, he'd been next to me. He's probably just gone to get a refill of food. How sneaky. Come to think of it, I was yet to put a piece of beef into my mouth. The reason why they come during the night is because the dead are especially afraid of the dark. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the kaito. I'm sorry. Now I can see this man's face for its full glory. I have mixed opinions about him. I don't know. Maybe I don't like him at all. Like, he looks so soft and cute in the anime. Why does he look so
彼らが
menacing?
石を積み上げるのは決まって日が暮れてからだという伝承で
Therefore, the tradition says that they only pile up stones after dark. Why are you telling me this? And it's still going on. Exactly.
おや
Hang on. The ghost story that looked like it could go on forever came to an abrupt end.
小泉
Koizumi.
なんだその女は
Guy has a nice voice. Guy has a really nice voice. Koizumi, who's that girl? This was because another man appeared to interrupt the words of the bespectacled man. This girl must be like, why are there so many men here? Whoa. I like this music as well. This guy and the brown hair guy, I really like their music a lot. I don't remember what Shunsou's music was, but I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Replacing the Gakfa. Ah, so many replacements. I think we should look at their faces and take in their natural beauty. But imagine if that was Ukyo and Gakfa. Okay. I gotta focus. Okay. When speaking of the first impression of the man, the word scary came to mind. He had a tall physique that made one look up at him, and his eyes were bright. He was dressed in a tight, dark green police-like uniform and carried a saber at his waist. His dangerous guy aura was in full swing, so much that a chill ran down my spine when our eyes met for a moment. Wait, that's pretty cool, actually. I didn't like him in the anime, but like that, you know, maybe he's sick. After Shunsou. Can you tell I like green? Is this an aesthetics thing? Okay, Shunsou is still first. But this guy. And he gets bonus points for having good music. Because that is good theme music. Wow, okay.
これは
Well,
警視
if
庁
it isn't
ヨーロタの
Lieutenant
藤田
Goro
五郎
Goro
警部補ではありませんか
of the
今夜も
Yora
見回り
the police
ご苦労様
department.
です
Good job making the rounds again tonight.
余計な挨拶
There is no need for pleasantries.
そ
Who
の
is this
女は
girl?
誰だ
Answer me.
こ
That's rude! You can ask me who I am. You don't have to be like, who is she? You could ask it to me! I am May, and I forgot my surname, but I am very cute.
誰って
And
それは
who? Well, yeah, he hasn't asked me my name. He's just been talking about dead children to me. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. He lifted the frames of his glasses again and looked at me seriously.
え
I'm sorry. What was your
どち
name
ら様
again?
でしたでしょう
Young
か
lady?
娘さん
Me, well, how should I answer? I was afraid of the penetrating gaze of this guy, Fujita. I couldn't speak
なんと
properly.
奇て烈な様相だ
What a bizarre Western outfit.
とても井上
It is
が
hard to
猪木
believe
が
that
招い
this
た
is a
貧
guest
血
of
とは
honor
思う
invited by Foreign Minister
おい
Inoue.
娘
Child, give
名
me
前
your
を言
name.
え
What faction are you from? Why are you calling me child? How old are you? He took one step closer to me. I was really in a pinch. I didn't know what would happen to me if they found out I had sneaked in. Surely not with that saber. Flick. He grabbed the handle of his saber as if to meet my expectations.
藤田さん
Fujita-san!
こんなにか弱い
What are you
娘
doing
さ
to
ん
this
に何を
fragile looking young lady? Okay, well, don't call me a fragile looking young lady. Okay, these two are interesting characters. I do think they're pretty interesting. But still, Yakumo, what's wrong with you?
なぜ答えない娘
Hey guys, what if you put the image of Kaito flushes with YouTuber photo?
の罪に問うぞ
You think it's Yufu? I'm sorry, it's actually Kaito. You were wrong all along. Gasp. Why don't you answer me, child? You could be charged with the crime of refusing to obey an official. Even so, this continues, I could be arrested. Soon the well-dressed ladies and gentlemen began to watch us from a distance. What should I do? Oh, we actually get a choice. This is the first time we've had a choice in this
セー
game,
ブす
isn't
る
it?
の
Save
ここ
us,
に
save
セーブするのかな
Hi, save it,
セ
save it,
ー
save
ブ
it.
が完了したようだね
Which do we want to do? Ask Ogai Mori and Shunsou for help? I doubt they'd be much help, but you know, it's Shunsou, sorry. Shunsou. Okay, it's basically who do we want to ask for help or do we just run? I like how we don't even think about asking Charlie. We're like, bye Charlie, bye! Yeah, no, we're not asking Yakumo, but do we want to ask Shunsou or do we want to ask Kyoka? Yeah. Charlie needs to come back, bro. I know, I need Charlie back. I want to see where Charlie ranks on my list. I do think Shunsou's still first, and then maybe that green hair dude. And then maybe Kyoka, and then maybe Charlie. But considering there's 8, being 4th isn't that bad, you know? This guy, this purple guy, is definitely last. Definitely last. Ask Shunsou for help. Yeah, I do like Shunsou. Okay, we're gonna do Shunsou. We're gonna do Shunsou. Someone help me. With telepathy, you see Shunsou. Suddenly, the images of those people I recalled as Mori Ogai and Hishida Shunsou appeared in my field of vision. What? Mate. Okay. It was just something bothering me on OBS. We're good. Nothing actually happened. I was just getting bothered by nothing. Mr. Ogai in particular, like the surrounding audience, observed our interaction with a gaze, as if it was some sort of entertainment that he was watching. What do you mean you're finding my tragedy entertaining? How about you step in and help us, Ogai? Ugh, it's total friction. Shunsou, please do something! Because I've been getting mad at Ogai for not doing things. So that kind of means I have to get mad at you if you don't do anything. So please do something. Shunsou, I have faith in you, please. Hey girl, why didn't you answer? Do you have something to hide? But he does look so cool. Like, green hair, long green hair and stupid hats, yeah. I was lost for words. Seeing as I had entered the party without permission, there was no way I could give a confident retort. Hama, the unserious lawmaker? Real. No one needs to be serious in this day and age. I see. You're determined to remain silent. In that case, I will have no choice. We'll have to take you to the police station. Charlie, help us! What? Does that mean I'm being arrested? A man, seemingly a police officer, firmly grabbed my right arm. He's so strong. He shot a hostile look at me. My knees started to tremble slightly. This guy sure is scary.
Yeah.
Hey, long time no see. Oh, now I'm mad that old guy's actually doing something. I wanted Shunsou to do something so I could be like, you know, Shunsou is obviously like the better person objectively, but like since that didn't happen, so I guess I can't say that. In an instant, a lively voice echoed at odds with the prevailing atmosphere. It was Mr. Orgai's. He lightly raises his hand and steps toward me. His music is nicer. Charlie, we're getting arrested! Help, Charlie! Real Charlie, come back! Orgai's music is nicer. I want to hear Shunsou's music though. Oh, wait. I feel like I don't deserve that CG until I've read this line. He puts his hand on my shoulder and gives a broad smile. When did you get back from America? I mean, when you come back, it wouldn't kill you to come by and say hello, would it? Okay, well, I mean, all my attention is on Shunsou, but like also look at her. She's so pretty. She's such a pretty protagonist. I'm sure she's just wearing. It's beautiful, but she's so pretty. I like that hair. I like the coloring. She's gorgeous. I love her. Wow. Okay, cause like a plushie thing. What kind of plushies? I need an ukyo plushie. There is one that was like official one. There's only one, and it's $550 on eBay. Like absolutely no, I'm not paying that much for an ukyo plushie. So it's like maybe I learned to make plushies myself. It's like make ukyo plushies. Surely there's like a company, right, that makes them if you design them. What if I just make my own? What if I make 50? And they can all come with me for like different occasions. There is this one person on Twitter I've been looking at, and you know Yang from Pure Fury, what you do now, basically they bring the plush of him everywhere, take pictures of him everywhere, and I think that's so cute. Like, what if I had an ukyo do that? I could take pictures of ukyo at a cafe with me, eating noodles with me, you know, we could be looking at a sunset together, like, I don't know, that's cute. I know, Charlie, you could have helped us, Charlie! But that CG's pretty. And Shunsou's like, what are you doing? Both Shunsou and I have been waiting for your return with great anticipation. Shunsou's like, why did you drag me into this? Huh? Exactly! Huh? Mr. Ogai suddenly started talking incomprehensibly, and Shunsou standing behind him tilted his head in a curious manner. What is he talking about? I had no idea why I was suddenly bringing up America in this conversation. Mr. Orgai continued, ignoring me.
初めての陽光は
The
学
first
ぶ
trip
ことも多か
abroad
った
must have
だ
been
ろ
a
う。
great learning experience.
さあ、
Now come
家
home
に
with
帰っ
us
て
and
早
share your
速土
stories
産
with us,
話を聞か
alright?
せておくれ。いいね。
Well, Mr. Orgai grabbed my left arm without giving me a chance to say a word. However, my right hand was still being held by the police officer.
この娘はあんたの知り合
Do
い
you know her?
いやあ、
Well, well,
これ
if
は
it
これは
isn't
藤田
Lieutenant
警部補。
Fujita. Yes, indeed.
いかにも。
She's my cousin, you see.
彼女は僕のいとこだが。
What? 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 Wait, what? In the anime, okay? In the anime, I was like, he's beloved or something. Why am I the cousin? You're not dating the cousin, are you? The cousin? I know how to speak. Crochet it? Yeah, I do want to learn crochet at some point. Why, Charlie, just teach you a lesson about leaving us? Yeah, we're gonna beat up Charlie, okay? We're gonna fight him. I know, cousin! Cousin! Terrible. But yeah, Lieutenant Fujita is really pretty. His cousin? Despite the fact that I was clearly taken aback, Mr. Orgai remained composed and dignified.
それともヨーラカ警部補
Or perhaps to you, Lieutenant Yuraka. She appears as some kind of mononoke.
あいにく
Unfortunately,
俺は
though, I'm not a
Tamayori
tamayori. Terrible. Mononoke? Tamayori? Strange words fluttered in the air.
うん。
In that
では
case,
ますま
there
す彼
does
女がヨーラカの世話に
not
なる
seem to
理
be
由は
any
ない
reason for her to be under the care of
彼
Lieutenant.
女はただの人間
She's just
だ
a being, she's just a human being and my cousin. Mr. Orgai spoke with certainty, while the man referred to as Lieutenant Fujita continued to suspect me. I don't blame him, of course. I look suspicious. I don't fully understand the situation either. I do
まだ
like
何か
though.
問題があるのなら叱る
Where is it? How do I get to the menu? Ooh, do we have the other characters? We do have the other characters in here. Like, oh, no. I want to see Charlie. Because as it said, right? Mei seems to become somewhat aggressive when she's around Charlie. It does seem like she's a lot less aggressive now. Like, noticeably so, and I like it. It's so funny. Okay. While I'm here, let's take a look at Shunsou, you know? He's an art student who just moved to Tokyo from Nagano. Normally he's serious and calm. Once he finds a subject that he wants to paint, I wonder what happens then. Where are you, Shunsou? If there are still any issues, we can sort them out after completing the necessary procedures.
令状が用意
You
で
can
きた
bring me a warrant
いつでも
whenever
突
you
きつけに来てくれ
whenever you
僕の
convenient.
所属はご存知
Whenever you find convenient. You know what happened to? Do you happen to know my affiliation? Well, I cannot read. I'm cousins with Ogai. I know. Like we could have been cousins with Shunsou. You know that could be cute. We could have been going to school together. We'd be walking together. It could be like a cute high school love. You know, I wish I had that. I didn't know. I hated everyone at my high school. I'm sorry, high school people. If you recognize me, I'm sorry. I didn't like most of you.
知らぬ者は
Everyone knows you're a first-class
陸
army
軍一
physician.
等軍移動
He lightly licked his tongue and let go of my arm. Thank you. Seeing this, Mr. Orgai raised the corners of his mouth in satisfaction.
話が早くて
Thank you
助か
for
る
sorting it out so quickly.
お騒がせして
I'm sorry to have disturbed you.
それでは
So
紳士
anyway,
淑女の皆さん
Ladies and gentlemen,
引き続き
continue to enjoy this
今宵の宴を
evening's
楽しみに
banquet. I do like when they bow. Oh no! This feels weird. Saying that, Mr. Orgai walked away confidently towards the doorway. He kept a strong grip on my left arm. And we can't walk anymore because there's no more background to walk through. Excuse me, hey! What do you mean, oh no? But yeah, oh no. After leaving the Rokumeikan Inn, Mr. Orgai walked directly through the rickshaw that was parked in front of the engine. That word is shown up like 3 times and I pause every single time in front of it because I don't know that word. In real life, we don't kiss him! We want to kiss Charlie, don't we? But I want to kiss, Shunsou. But I want to meet the electricity guy. I just find I understand it fully. Oh, that's good. I've been stumbling over words so much today. It's so sad. Come on, get in. But don't. Okay. Lesson for you guys. Don't go into a strange man's vehicle. Please. Wake no hana. Only trace notes. Oh no. I don't remember what a trace note is. But nani sono me, yappa sono me, hajimemashite janai ne. Okay. Keep dawdling, the scary lieutenant may come after you again. It's not my concern, but I think you may find it a little troublesome. I think so too. Indeed, there's no denying that it would be troublesome. That doesn't mean I should just follow a stranger around. See? Exactly. I was also a little concerned about Charlie. Where'd that man gone to? Imagine if he went back to the present to finish his like performance. It's like, see? She disappeared! I'd be so mad. You left me for a performance. Bro, I would fight him. Come on, let's go. You're being unreasonably stubborn. No, you're being unreasonably stubborn, old guy. I don't take to indecisive people, you know. Just hurry up and get in. Actually, I kind of like that he gets grumpy. In the anime, he was really just too sweet the whole time. I do like this, actually. I do like this. I think. Besides the fact that he's like kind of creepy. I don't know, I have mixed opinions right now on you, old guy. Oh! No! Move! Go back! Hello? Oh, okay. You're fine, we're not gonna car with you? That's real. Okay, you're fine, but I'm gonna run away, thank you very much. I'm gonna find the magician and... I didn't even get to eat any beef, did I? We went there to get food and I didn't get to eat. They just talked to me about dead children and air quality and then put me in a car? Is this even a car? Oh, it's a rickshaw. Hoisted me up as though I had a sack of rice, definitely tossing me into the seat of the rickshaw. He didn't just seat me, rather, he hurled me into the seat. I couldn't believe what was happening. Ouch. What are you playing at? I sat up in astonishment at the rough treatment I was receiving. You plan to sell me somewhere? Is that what you have in mind, to sell me? I thought this would be like a sweet one. Why does it have dead children and selling people? Japan, this is fun. Exactly! How shocked does you look right now? Because I feel very, very shocked. Very. Run for the hills. Yeah! Bro! What is this, old guy? What? That's an odd idea. If I did sell you, I might just have enough for a beef hot pot, I suppose. I can't tell if that's a compliment or a insult. Like, that is what? You would sell me for food? Like, in that time period, surely... Ugh. No, that's just an insult. That's just an insult. Yeah, right. Getting arrested by police, lieutenant. After some magician made you go into this place in the first place. Almost getting arrested, and then getting shoved into... Yeah, exactly, bro. Poor May. Beef hot pot. Despite being in this situation where I was about to be sold, my mind was instantly assaulted by thoughts of marbled meat. It seemed that my hunger was dangerously disrupting my thinking. And tell me you haven't heard of beef hot pot. Bro, that's not the issue here. I'm well aware of what beef hot pot is. I shouted with frustration. As a matter of fact, meat was my favorite, especially beef.
Ogai-san.
Mr. Ogai. We always got kidnapped. Yeah, we still might get kidnapped unless Shunsou does something. Shunsou, please explain the situation. So I can tell everyone and prove to everyone that you're, like, reasonable when everyone else isn't reasonable. You know, I mean, some people are kind of reasonable, but, like... Yeah, you know, we might still be getting kidnapped, you know? We're still in the carriage. Shunsou's voice emanating of? From? The Rokumekan Inn drew me back to the reality from the world of marble meat. What are you going to do with the kid? Well, it's obvious. Take her back to my house, you dad. Don't say that about a kid when you said kid in the line beforehand. Amnesia and Project Sekai collaboration word. That would be so good, though. That would be so good. And we could have Amnesia songs in it. And then we could watch Ukyo try and dance. Telecasta B-boy, boku ni aijou mo, and Ukyo is dancing and suffering.
僕の家って
Your house. I'm so glad I had the perfect excuse to slip away from the evening gathering.
お嬢さんに
I should
感
thank
謝
this
しなければ
girl. Maybe if his sprite wasn't like low-key menacing, it wouldn't be as weird. Maybe. Potentially. Getting kidnapped now, Ayoga, you're calling it? Oh well.
車や
We should try. Please drive to Kanda! You better not. I was gonna say as if he didn't just say I. Okay. No, get away! Hey! Once Mr. Olgay boarded the Rusa, Mr. Driver leaned forward from his seat and grasped a large handle, lifting it up. Yikes. We're getting kidnapped. We're just sitting here not doing anything. Like, go run or move. Okay, but isn't it like pretty high? He had to like throw us up into it, and if you like jumped off, that'd be dangerous. But then again, jumping off is probably safer. But like, still surrounded by like all these weirdos. I think it's a lose-lose situation till Charlie comes back. We should. I hope I'm saying that word right because it said it like 6 times. Tilted sharply, and my body jolted backwards in response. I like how Shunsou's just standing there like, bro. Immediately, I felt as if I was about to flip over. Mr. Okai caught me against his chest. You better not give me a CG for this.
大丈夫か
Oh, you alright? I'm okay. His gentlemanly smile. So unlike that of a kidnapper's. I like how even she knows that it's kidnapper. It's an involuntary flutter through my heart. Flustered, I quickly distanced myself from Okai. You should distance yourself for another reason. Oh, really? I don't care what happens to me. Yeah, Charlie, please! Wallet Kaboom, if that happened. I know my Wallet Kaboom. If they were having like limited time ukyo cards, you know, I would spend all my money for an ukyo. In the meantime, with a stunned looking Shunsou still in his place, Rishio started to move. Wheels rattled on the gravel road. At the shoulder of the road, willow trees swayed in the wind. The chalk pavilion emerged in the dark night, gradually fading into the distance. I don't even know if this figure of speech is real thing. Have you ever heard someone say on the shoulder of the road? Like, it makes sense, but I don't think I've ever heard that. Yeah! Shunsou trusts Ogai way too much, okay? Shunsou, how dare you? How dare you? Like, rude. I know! Okay, if not Shunsou, then rude. Okay, the sound of the guy riding is bothering me. Let me change this. What the hell's gonna happen to me, I wonder? So days I watch the rituals. Okay, stop walking, it's bothering. The sound is annoying me. Looking back, the silhouette of the Rokumekan Inn blurred into a mirage before finally disappearing from sight. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, well, okay. If not Shunsou, because I'm mad that Shunsou didn't help us, maybe Kyoka's first right now. The guy who complained about things being dirty. One of my favorite characters who complain. They're all kind of terrible here. Charlie! I mean, I'm gonna find you. We're getting kidnapped and Charlie's something. I don't know what Charlie. Imagine if Charlie's just like chilling, watching us from somewhere. Like, imagine he's just chilling. Like, oh, there she goes. If he's like that, I will be so mad. I will fight him. I will fight him so much. How much time had passed since we left the Rokumekan Inn? Rosho carrying Mr. Ogai and me halted in front of a grand Western-style house. Its 2 stories boasted distinct arched decorations, and a number of lattice windows faced the garden, reflecting the moonlight. While it's not as big as the Rokumekan Inn, it was a magnificent piece that we would still refer to as a mansion.
何をぼんやり突っ立って
What are you doing standing there in a daze? You can't see it, but I'm like glaring at him. Every time he shows up, I'm like, bro, please, bro. I imagine some people playing this would be like, oh, that's kind of sweet of him, you know? Saving us from blah, 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 blah. No, okay. Honestly, if Ukyo did the same thing, I may say think it's okay, you know? It might have been okay if it was Ukyo, but it's not Ukyo, it's Ogai. And his name sounds like ogre. And that's bothering me. Hey, you kidnapped me, your own cousin! Real! Looked up at the mansion. Come
さっ
on,
さと中に
hurry
入り
up
な
and
さ
come
い
inside. Now's the time for Oboro. If you stand there in such a daze, you might get eaten by a mononoke. Is that a threat?
食われてしま
Come inside or get eaten by a mononoke? Wait, did it say what a mononoke was in the glossary? I like how there's beef hot pot in the glossary. In case you don't know what a beef hot pot is. Okay, Rokumekan is that fancy building. Tamayori. Mononoke. Mysterious being that only Tamayori can see. Meiji people are aware of their existence, although most cannot interact with them. And a Tamayori is a person who has the ability to see Mononoke. After civilization developed, the number of Tamayori has declined and their existence is prized as a rarity. Draw kafu but ukyo? Draw everything but ukyo, you know? Draw a chair but ukyo, that'd be interesting. Draw Ogai but replace his face with ukyo. Replace everyone's. Time of Oboro? When I tilted my head at yet another unfamiliar term, a slight wrinkle formed between Mr. Ogai's eyebrows. You really are an ignorant child. Rude! 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 Get away! Doesn't seem to be a Westerner by the looks of it. Who are you talking about? Wondering he brought his gracious face closer to mine. What is it? Well, conversing is not easy while standing. How about I make some hot course tea for you? Been kidnapped by your own cousin. This sucks, man. This sucks, man. See, I tried to replace it with Ukyo's head to, like, make it a bit better. Wait. Ukyo's pretty. Wait, I just had to check the face was, like, on properly. Then I got distracted. Okay, I should get rid of it. Picture. Okay, distracted forever. Okay. Fine. No more ukyo. I will try and be sane. Teto that's the Teto Tetris, isn't it? I want to see that as ukyo, yes. Ah! Oh, I'm yawning now, oh no. Okay, I hope we'll get a room. This means Ukyo's kidnapping. Okay, no, that's what, we got rid of it. But like, I wanted to see Ukyo because I didn't want to see this guy's stupid face. That was my logic. Okay, we'll see if we can, see if they give us a room, and then maybe we'll end then. Yes, okay. But if he doesn't give us a room, what if he, like, puts us in a prison? That would kind of suck. Funny. That's a really good song. Course tea? I still don't know what his intentions are. My anxiety was growing, and I should really start running! Taking a little girl from who knows where to your home was certainly a suspicious thing to do. You must be up to the... Yeah, you act normal about it, exactly, bro. Okay. I thought, growing increasingly untrusting, Mr. Ogai smiled and clasped my arm firmly. Come on, don't be shy. Walk quickly now. Hey, can you please let me go? Hey. Fubi, I'm home. Mr. Ogai raised his voice as he headed to the entrance, opening the door with a bang. Smiling attitude. I know he is. The person who came out was a woman in her 30s. She was dressed in a navy blue kimono. Don't you love how I keep switching between like kimono and kimono? I keep changing how I'm like reading Japanese words. It like messes me up to change to Japanese, but it feels weird saying kimono instead of kimono. With a sash draped around her shoulder, having the simple demeanor of a proprietress. What's a proprietress? Ah! Why is this game so many long words? I'm crying. I thought I was good at English. Many others before her, she blatantly raised her eyebrows upon seeing me. I'm sorry for being so late for me. I brought a friend with me. Would we trouble you for a cup of tea? I'm home. The woman called Fumi, gave a rather dubious look, bowed her head and disappeared behind the front door. Replace Ogai with Kafu? But do you really want Kafu telling you that we're stealing, not that we're stealing, we're being kidnapped? Do you really want Kafu saying that? Cup of tea with Yufu? That would be lovely, but a cup of tea with Ogai is questionable. Fumi, if you don't help us! Fumi, help! Fumi is a servant of ours. If you have any questions about this house, feel free to ask her anything. Is she a servant or a maid? What's the difference between a servant and a maid anyway? Servant and a maid. became somewhat less alarmed with the presence of a woman. Exactly! I feel better knowing Fumi's around. I was no closer to understanding Mr. Ogai's intentions. You know, if you let us walk around your house, I'm just gonna stay next to Fumi the whole time. Do you think Fumi has a sprite? I hope Fumi has a sprite.
Ma,
Well, let's see. This is such an ugly house! I'm sorry, the colors are a mess. What are those chairs? What are those chairs? Here it comes. Oh, this one. You don't want to see it? I love how we're all just hating Ogai. You know this is the poster guy, the main guy? We're all hating him. That's so funny though. That's so funny. Sorry, Ogai. Sorry, Ogai. Randomly hot man. You kidnapper, Ogai. Terrible. Terrible. I do like how the hair is shaded though, but like, that's all. Ogai, you kind of suck. Because in the anime, he was so sweet. He didn't have anything weird. He was just like, oh, my darling squirrel. Oh, let us go. And I was getting bored of him being sweet. And now it's like, bro, why are you kidnapping us? Bro, why? Well, take a seat. Yes. And I reluctantly entered the mansion, taking slow steps. Hello, Vivi! Shall I tell you the story so far of Meiji Tokyo Renka? So basically, how are you, Vivi? Basically we were going home from school and then we saw a festival, so we were like, oh, let's go just for like 5-10 minutes, and then we got like told to come to the front because they were having like a magician blah 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 performance. They wanted like stage blah blah blah. Watch the anime in this game. Yeah, I watched the anime too. I was so excited that it's actually the game now. I was so excited. Look at the calendar match in the match. I know it really does not match. I love the anime so much, but Ogai is not like he was like in the anime, and we all hate him right now. Yeah, so if you know the plot, but it's pretty different in this one. So basically, Charlie the magician then took us back here to the Meiji era where like, where is everything? It must be like a theme park, you know? And then our stomach grumbles and he's like, okay, let's sneak into this place to get food. So we sneak in, we meet everyone. And then the police guy is like, what's your name? And since we snuck in, we can't just tell him that, you know, we snuck in, you know, we're just gonna go in jail for that. So the old guy is like, oh, you're our cousin, so I'll take you home. And now he like threw us onto the, what's that word? I can never remember. What's that word I keep saying everywhere? Anyway, it was like a word for a thingy carried by a person. Anyway, we were tossed onto that and they took us home. And we think he's kidnapping us. And then this is his mansion. It's very ugly. What the kafu? Exactly. Yeah, native. Miku out of 10. The anime introduced you to be interested in romance. I really love the anime so much. It had such a sweet vibe. I thought this game would be like really sweet and happy and honey and gorgeous. And now we get here. They've talked about dead children already. They've talked about ghosts. They've talked about kidnapping. Yes. Fumi! And yes, Fumi's the main. You probably remember Fumi. And yeah, we want Fumi to help us because we're like stuck here. And we're probably going to end stream once we get given a room. If we're given a room. If we're not given a room, we like live in a basement. I'm going to cry. Then, I don't know. I guess we just keep playing. Fumi, please! The room we were let through was lined with large windows. It was a sunroom. I let out an involuntary sigh at the beautifully May... Do you see this room, actually? It's not. It looks like something out of a bad movie. Like one with bad set design. Bad interior design. I'm sorry, May. It's not a good house. The rooms were luxurious, but somehow still had an air of nostalgia. Can we keep playing until we see Fumi? Okay. See, whichever one comes first. Whether we see Fumi first or whether we get a room first. Okay? I really hope Fumi has a sprite, because she was really cute in the anime, but if she doesn't have a sprite, I'm gonna cry. She's 30 this one, and she looked really young in the anime, so I don't know if she'll have a sprite for this, but I hope so. I want to see Fumi again. I think the reason for this was the Japanese elements dotted around this this game has so many long words that are like uncommon, and my English is struggling. I thought I was English native, but I'm like English native but struggling. Okay. The floor was in a parquet style, and the wallpaper featured gold arabesque patterns, creating a calm atmosphere through the blend of Japanese and Western styles. Why are there 3 hard words in 2 lines? As I sat, Fumi! As I sat down on the sofa, the door opened and Fumi the maid came in. Let me see first before Fumi I see. Look, Fumi's here. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can see the room because that was like way too fast. Here we go. Do we not get a Fumi sprite? I'm sad now. I'm sad. But Fumi has such a cute voice. Yeah, I remember the main character helping Fumi with like the mop, wasn't it? A beautiful teacup with steamy water was presented in front of me. A savory aroma wafted softly through the air. Thank you. I hope this does not come across as boastful, but our course tea is one of the best. Take as much as you like. Okay, if I can just drink tea, and you can just sit there, I'm gonna drink as much tea as I can, because I don't know what you're gonna do when I finish drinking this tea, okay? Fumi! Fumi, please! I wanna see Fumi! Frankly, I was getting extremely thirsty. But I wondered if it was appropriate to casually drink something served in a stranger's room. Maybe it was poisoned! The sunroom door opened again. It's Shunsou! Oh, by the way, if it's not clear, we like Shunsou best. You know, and by we, I mean me. I'm home. Hi, Shunsou. Your house is kind of ugly. Is this Shunsou's music? I'm sorry, Shunsou. I think you have the worst theme music of everyone. Sorry. He's not bad, but I think the other ones just have like nicer music. The person appeared with Shunsou, who had been at the local Mekan Inn, and he replaced Fumi, who went to the back. I give Shep Eastern Fantasia law? Yes, you do. When he saw me, he blatantly raised his eyebrows. Both eyebrows? Wow, you really brought her here then. What's with the attitude, Shunsou? You're being disrespectful to my friend. I thought I was your cousin. And Olga, I think you're the one being disrespectful. What's with your attitude? You know, dragging a girl into your app, you know? Yeah, the show did have a really cool jazz opening, and it was the opening that's on like the title screen. And I screamed when I heard it. I was like, ah! I know that! It's so good. I love it. You only just met, didn't you? Shunsou said reasonably as he stared down at me. See, he's reasonable. Ugh, this was unbearable. I'm sure he must be thinking I was a brazen woman. It's not easy for me either. I'd been brought here by force, so it was unavoidable. Okay, leave so confused with Shunsou. Exactly. Bye-bye, Olga. Bye-bye. Can I ask you a few questions? Raised a small hand timidly. I love how we're timid in front of these characters, but in front of Charlie, we're just like so passive-aggressive. Is this really Tokyo? There are no cars on the road, no convenience stores. It's kind of dark. This is clearly Tokyo. I mean, there are cars all over the place. Okay, reply. What did that say? With a mixture of laughter. Bro's crazy. We just arrived here by car, didn't we? No, that is not a car. Rickshaw, that's the word. I've said that word like 9 times. I sure hope I'm saying it right, because if I've been saying this wrong 9 times in a row, I'm gonna cry. Put my room into Antarctica's air conditioning? Isn't that cold? Good old jazz. You like jazz? I don't like jazz, but I like jazz in this. And I like jazz in my favorite anime, so like maybe I do like jazz. Maybe he's talking about a rickshaw? It seems that for him a car means a rickshaw, but for me, there was a significant difference. By the way, what do you mean by convenience store that you mentioned earlier? Are you referring to corned beef? It's actually beef produced by a person named Masanori Matsuda from Nagasaki. What does corned beef have to do with convenience store? Oh, konbini? Corned beef? Konbini? I guess I can see that. Konbini, corned beef. I see, I figured it out! He doesn't even know about convenience stores. I start to feel dizzy. There are no buildings or convenience stores in Tokyo. This is not modern Tokyo. I love how convenience stores is the measure of whether this is like modern or not. Suddenly my brain, Charlie's joking words came back to me.
まあ早い話、ここは明治時代の東京なんだ。君は僕の
See, I miss Charlie now! Let me go back to Charlie!
スリップしてしまっ
Well,
た
to
と
put
い
it
うわ
simply,
け
this
さ
is the Tokyo of the Meiji period. You've slipped through time from the Heisei period to the Meiji period from my magic. No way. Couldn't believe it. Oh, there was no doubt that this world was anything but ordinary. So small villages don't have convenience stores? That's true, but I don't think we're in a small village right now. But yeah, I miss convenience stores being convenient in Japan. Like, the closest convenience store is like a 10-minute drive. Like, that is not convenient. How is that convenient? It's not. Period costumes worn, but 2 of them were definitely not cosplay.
ま
Well,
あ
that's
それは
beside the
さて
point.
おきだ。
After a sip of tea, Mr. Orgai leaned toward and opened his mouth.
お前の名前は
Okay, I have to say that CG is really cute though, because she's cute. I was not looking at him. I was looking at her. She's adorable. Look at her. Look at how that like painting color of the hair is done. Every time I see her, I'm like, whoa. Well, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. But I kind of miss how she was in the anime, because in the anime she was really like, yeah, let's go, let's get some corned beef. But now she's like, okay, well, to be fair, she did get kidnapped, so like that does check out. But you know, I liked her as a cute Genki girl, you know. The guy? Why Jazz? Why Jazz? So it only sells Yufa merch? Would you guys buy it if it sold only... Yeah. Only Yufa merch? I do want to make Yufa merch sometime. Like, surely you guys would buy Yufa merch, right? Like, I would at least buy Yufa merch. You know? Now maybe remember Charlie's words? About being in the Meiji period? Convenience store don't even exist in the period? How could Ogai know about it if they don't exist? I don't think Ogai did know about it, did he? What's your name? The Yufa spicy noodles? I would try and make them so spicy that people would die, you know? But then I would get sued and then I would die dead. But hey, I have ukyo, and that will solve all issues, you know? If you're in court, just send in ukyo like a Pokemon, like, go Pikachu, go ukyo! Okay, anyway. He suddenly referred to me using a casual form of address. Feeling bothered by the small details, but seeing no reason to hide my name, I decided to answer honestly. Charlie's haunting us? Charlie could be. Charlie could be. Maybe Charlie's just a figment of our imagination. That's actually really sad. No, let's not look over that. Mei Ayuzuki.
この界隈では聞かないせいだ。
That's a last name you don't hear much
出
around
身は
here.
どこなのだろう
Where are they from?
Aizu.
Aizu? What? Wait. Yeah, if he's asking our name, we're not cousins, are we? We are not cousins. Because I was thinking, like, what if we stole his surname? What if we're like, actually, we are cousins? You know, we actually are cousins. So that means you gotta back up. Actually, maybe that'd be really smart to say you're like part of the family. Maybe. Or maybe that's really dumb. I think it's probably Tokyo. I lacked confidence in my answer, so I tended to speak softly at the end. It's no good, my head still feels fuzzy. I know my own name and I am familiar with the land called Tokyo. I even wear a uniform. I should have been attending school. There's more to it than that, but my recollection is not clear. As I desperately tried to remember, I found my thoughts being blocked by an invisible wall. I don't really know. As I said this, I took a sip of my tea. The hot liquid moistened my throat. I suddenly felt the urge to cry. I would cry too. And I noticed I was already in Hibiya Park. I couldn't remember where home was. That's not making sense. Oh, guy said they were cousins, so... You know, he could be lying. You know, he could be lying. She either did or didn't. I was thinking of it like, if she's saying a lot of sentences, like, most of the sentences would end quietly, right? Tended to end sentences softly? I think it was. And I noticed I was already here. Yeah, I couldn't remember my home was. It must be really hard to, like, not remember where your home was. So I'm sure, like... Okay, I think she did forget in the anime, but it was just done not as well. And it wasn't really clear that she forgot her memory. It was more like, oh, new world, let's go! Wait, what am I forgetting? You know, but now she's, like, seriously worried about it. Like she should be. I was taken to the Rokumeika Inn by a person named Charlie, whom I met in the park. Charlie? Stuttering and with tears welling up, I recounted the sequence of events that led me to this Western-style mansion. Mr. Ogai looked interested. Shunsou looked uninterested! Like, uninterested? They both heard me out. That's kind of funny. Interested, but she did not. Oh well. It's like trying to grasp a cloud. Charlie, come back, please. Charlie, come back, please. Shunsou, please say something, please. I've lost my talents? That's why you have to train. I believe in you, Tamama. Slowly gain tolerance to be able to eat a volcano. Ooh, wouldn't it be really cool marketing though to have like noodles that like stacked into the shape of a volcano and had all the toppings that were like volcano covered? Colored, you could have like the mystery meat be like the clouds of smoke. That's a cool marketing opportunity. Okay, back up, guy. When I finished speaking, Mr. Ogai elegantly crossed his long legs with a graceful movement. Why are we thinking this is graceful in this moment? But like, to be fair, maybe you're delulu enough to think of that in this moment. Like, if something bad's happening, you might as well be like, well, at least he's hot. I take back everything I said about you. Just try to help us in every way you could. I know, we didn't like Charlie before, but now it's like, Charlie, Charlie, please. Charlie, Charlie, help us. Charlie, Charlie, help us. Amnesia. I was about to call Shunsou ukyo. Shunsou, do something! Mr. Ogai murmured softly. Hey, where's the P when I say the name? I should just keep saying Shunsou. This is definitely confirmation bias. But like, is there such a disease, Mr. Ogai? Imagine if we get put in the basement. No! No, what if he has like his own prison downstairs? Terrible. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not a neurologist. I'm yawning. I guess I'm still sick. I sighed and slumped down. It's not just a simple cold or headache. It was amnesia. Don't I want my mom to crochet a gakufu flush tomorrow? You do! You do! I'd love to see a gakufu flush crochet. That'd be so cool. I thought people suffer amnesia only in TV series and in games called Amnesia where you get to date actually decent people. Unlike you are, guy! I'm not salty at all. Brain dysfunction may be caused by various factors, but more often than not, the symptoms are temporary. Surprisingly, there may be times when you wake up after a night's sleep. I remember everything. Interesting, like there's people who wake up and suddenly they can speak a completely different language. Let me be able to speak Japanese, so I can like understand a miniature world. Really? I think so. Is that you trying to reassure us, like, you know, maybe if you sleep, you wake up. You're definitely not being salty. Of course not. Of course not. You know, I'm polite. I am. There we go. There we go. Let me just put it behind the bottle. There we go. See my two green-haired beloveds! You know, we love games with two green-haired beloveds. Well, I hope so, but we won't know until tomorrow. But yeah, V, this is what we've been doing. If we don't want to see their face, we put ukyo on top, you know? And there was another guy we didn't like either. Yeah. See, now it's two green. They actually match, and it looks okay. And now it... Maybe if I put ukyo there, maybe I won't be so harsh. It's Ogai again. Yeah, see, I think I like Ogai even less than the weird purple guy. I already forgot the purple guy's name, but the guy who talked about dead children and fountains and stuff. And gave us a business card. He just came up to us like, here's your business card. Let me tell you a story about dead children. Like, that was his whole conversation. Like, why would you tell us that? Like, it looks good with ukyo, doesn't it? You know? Green and green. Beautiful. And ukyo with the glasses is like, wow. Kafu ukyo. I mean, would you rather look at Ogai's face or would you rather cover up Ogai? Like, I would prefer to cover up Ogai, you know? Just my opinion, you know. Well, I hope so. What? I already forgot what they were talking about. Really? Oh, yeah. Will we go to sleep and remember tomorrow? You're right. That's true. No one can easily determine when you will regain your memories. Is Mr. Ogai somehow related to the medical field? Earlier at the Rokumegan Inn, I think that scary police officer said first-class army surgeon or something like that. Can we make a nickname for Ogai? How about Stinky Stinky? Okay, what's a good nickname? Ogai? Like, Oga? Guy? Ooh, I don't like you, guy? Yeah, maybe that's mean. Maybe that's just bullying at that point. My bad. I'm sorry, Ogai. We could just not name him ever. We could just call him you. Maybe that's even meaner. Kidnapper? Okay, we can call it kidnapper. I mean, it's not incorrect, you know. It's right. Kidnapper. First class army surgeon is a kidnapper. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's
とに
terrible.
かくだ
Anyway, it's
今夜
late.
はもう遅いか
Tonight
ら
you can stay at my
う
house.
ちに泊まっていくといい
Okay, why did you drag me here in the first place? If it's just for tonight, does that mean we can go tomorrow? Is that insinuating freedom? Okay, but this sprite of Shunsou is really cute. What? Okay, girl, I don't know where else you would say though, so you might as well. You know, like, there's Fumi and there's Shunsou. It can't be that bad. You know, we only have one kidnapper and one enabler. Sorry, Shunsou. Well, if you don't know where your home is, then there's no way for you to go back there, right?
何
We have plenty of spare rooms here. My uncle has moved to Tsuano. My cousin who used to live here recently got married.
最近それにふみさん
Even Fumi doesn't enjoy cleaning unused rooms every day, right?
掃除するのも
No, it's fine. I'll just spend the night wandering around somewhere! Okay, now we're acting like ukyo. Covered with basil or body, aka Sari. I never got around to checking out Mori. I had this analysis video I had saved for so long, and actually I only recently verified my age on YouTube. Like, I've been major. I keep saying major instead of like minor. You know how you turn 18, you go from minor to major. Anyway, so I became legal, and it's been a while, and I only recently verified it because I didn't want to like wait for it, so I was like, oh, I'll just watch something else. You know, it's too much effort to verify it. And then it got verified in like 20 seconds. So I'm like, oh, I really should have done that years ago. Uga Bugai? Super Ogai's nickname, but it's too late to call it that now. Uga Bugai? I mean, maybe. But if there are no convenience stores, it's likely there won't be any family restaurants or karaoke boxes either. Realizing that this is not the familiar Tokyo I knew, I feel a sense of disorientation. My mind started to drift. You find an Ogai plush? I would scream and then throw him against the wall and then... Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm just convincing myself I don't like him for the drama. Indeed, there seems to be something not right about throwing a lady out at this time of night. Thank you, Shunsou.
だろ
You're right. If we were to let a young lady like her walk alone on the streets at night,
もののけの餌食となってしまう
she might become a prey to modern guy. Wouldn't it be unfortunate? What do you mean unfortunate? Oh, you know, she might die. She might suffer a lot. That would be unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Thank you, Uga Bugai. I would scream out, perfect guy. Yeah. Hi, the guy I would scream at. I don't like you. I will scream at you actually. Actually, okay, if I look at the ukyo face, then I get less violent, so I forgot that you guys can see ukyo, but I have to look at this guy's face. No, you all have to suffer with me. You have to look at this guy's face with me, okay? There we go. Look at him! More violence. Well, as a freeloader, I have no objections. After all, this house belongs to you, Mr. Ogai. I like how Shunsou's also freeloading, so it makes us feel better at freeloading. You know, we can freeload together. We can be freeloading besties.
僕の家ではない
It's not my house. It
僕の
belongs to my
叔父のもの
uncle.
だ
Ooh, that if we trash it, then will you get in trouble? I want you to get in trouble, by the way, because I don't like you. Guy that I would scream at.
どっちだって同じ
It's
こと
the
で
same
す
either way. Answering nonchalantly, Shunsou stood up.
じゃ
Sir,
どうします
what do you want to do? Shall I
俺
show
が
her to
彼
her
女を部
room?
屋まで案内しましょうか
If you'd like.
僕が
Like a
直々
personal
に案内してあげてもいい
The bird looked at me. Shunsou. If there's a choice, we're picking Shunsou because no one likes Ogai here. Let me
セ
save
ーブ
first.
するの
Look how many save files there are. They're like, wow, that is so
セ
much
ーブが
save
完
data.
了したようだね
That's crazy. It was, of course, a welcome offer. Sleeping outdoors in the city where I don't know my way around would be way too fraught. I don't know what that word means. I've never had so many words I don't know in a visual novel. Like, ever. I've never. I think that at first I was afraid I might be sold off. Given how much I was on my guard then, things didn't work out too badly.
さてどちらが
Now who will we're going by Shunsou. I'm sorry, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not really actually that sorry. We really just don't like you. In that case, thank you for your generous offer. Like, in my mind, I'm counting how many times we choose each character. Surely we'll be getting Shunsou rid at this point, right? Like, we've chosen him twice already. We've chose... Unfortunately, we had to choose Ogai once when we chose Shunsou. Wait, what if we got, like, the branches branched out that early? What if we weren't here if we picked someone else at the start? That would be interesting, right? Because it was, those two who, like, stood up for me. Against police guy. What if we looked at someone else to save us? Would the story be completely different? Wait, that's interesting, actually. If you're in your room, that's actually an android? You're gonna pay a price, I fear? I know, I saw the price, it's so pricey, and I'm still waiting on my Iki android. It's been 4 months, so if I don't get the Iki android, I'm gonna be like, well, I don't trust them to send stuff, so... But if the Iki does come, then I will, in fact, get the ukyo, because, you know, I need to be insane. I need to start a shrine. I always wanted to be insane enough to start, like, a shrine for a character I love. It's ukyo. We found the character. It's ukyo. Hi, ukyo, eat a bag. You're very pretty. Hi. Okay. Give badge to Shunsou. Okay, once we get to the room, we will end the issue, though. Well, okay. He's like, why would you make me do this? Why? Okay. Looking as though the whole affair was too troublesome to even put into the words. She's headed straight for the door. I'd rather have a guy who just hates doing things than a guy who kidnaps them. You know, to be fair, both of them don't sound great like this when you put it this way. And then we have a weird police officer. And then we have a weird guy who talks about fountains and children. And then we have a movie star. He seems fine, you know. Maybe the movie star's the most sane person. And then we have the rabbit guy. Okay, so realistically, I think the actor guy is like the only normal person. Okay, Shunsou, show us our room.
じゃあさっさと行くよ
I'll be on my way then. I think this is my favorite sprite of his. He looks so good here.
ちょっと待った
Wait a
シュンソー
minute, Shunsou. What is it, Mr.
何ですか
Ogai?
大貝さん
ダメだダメだダメだお前という
No, that won't do. As a man, you lack the necessary consideration for her as a woman. Absolutely not. I'm fine with it. We're the same age, Shunsou and me. So it's fine. What's wrong with you, Ogai?
エスコート役なの
Okay, I'm just getting annoyed at Ogai for no reason now.
べきではないのかい
As you're the escort, shouldn't you offer her your hand?
は
Huh?
部屋まで案内するだけな
Why
の
do I
に
have to hold her
な
hand
んで
even if
い
it's
ちい
just
ち
guided
力
to
を
her?
使わ
Okay,
なきゃ
well
ならないんですか
that's kind of rude, Shunsou. That was kind of rude of you to say. I understand you were just, you know, young teen boy. Like, I'm a young teen girl. And you could be a bit nicer. Please? Wow. Wow, this household sucks. Bold kill? Bold, all guy because bold guy. Like, bold guy. All guy, bold guy. Okay, I'll stop. Voice my own concerns for me. Shunsou looked at Ogai with a somewhat detached gaze.
理由は一つ
There is one reason.
それが紳士的
Because that's
振
how
る舞いと
gentlemen
い
should
うも
behave.
のだから
If that's what you think, Ogai, you should have been the one to escort me, but you weren't, so you don't have a say. I'm sorry, Ogai. I'm sorry, Ogai.
これからの日本男児には
Japanese young men shall be required to imitate Western practices moving
で
forward.
きうる
You
限り
should treat women with as much respect as you possibly can.
は
Yes. By the
あ
way,
ところで彼
I
女を
believe I
案
should
内
just
する
show
のは
her to the
1階
guest
の
room on the
客まで
first
いいんで
floor.
すよね
いいや
No,
2
it's the
階
corner
の
room on the
南側
south
にある
side of the
角部屋
second floor. Bro, how many rooms do you have? This rich kids.
南側の
Corner room on
角
the
部屋
south
ですか
side? Suddenly Shunsou face clouded. Why? Is this next to his, like, next to Ogai's room or something? It better not be.
うん
Yes, do
何
you have a problem with that?
いえただ部屋
Oh,
なんて他にいくらでもあるのになぜウリニャとこの隣なの
No, I just thought that there are plenty of other rooms. Why of all places would you put it next to me? Wait, is he playing matchmaker? Thank you, Ogai. Actually, maybe you're not that bad. Maybe you're not that bad, you know. We're trying to get Mei and Shunsou together. I mean, so am I, so maybe not that bad. Oh, what do you get? Yes. She behaves such a rich guy who kidnapped us, which is not very gentlemanly. I know. I mean, being rich is very gentlemanly. You know. I think it's peak gentlemanliness if you have like $1 trillion bajillion dollars. For me specifically, I like money. Okay, fine. I just something weird. But it's so cute. We get to be next to Shunsou. Of all the rooms, of all the guest rooms, and he's like, okay, just go right next to Shunsou. Because of course, that's the room that gets the best sunlight in this mansion. I love how they gave the best sunlight to Mia and not to Shunsou. Like, Shunsou just got this random room. Alright, poor Shunsou. It is the duty of the host to provide the best hospitality to his guests. Do you understand? Yes. With a reluctant expression that seemed to indicate a lack of understanding, Shunsou nodded. Then, allow me to show you the way. What do you mean? We chose Shunsou specifically to take us? What? No. After saying that, Mr. Ogai spoke with a meaningful smile, curling at the corner of his lips. Excuse me, Ogai? I should say that, even though the hallway may be dark, I do not expect you to engage in any inappropriate behavior. I don't think we would. Okay. No. Yeah, I will. I will cover his face. Don't you worry. Gotta go back to Kaito. You know, Kaito. There we go. Wait, can I turn it? Ooh, I can turn it. Ooh, I don't know if that color palette works. But we'll go with it for a bit. There we go. Okay. What do you think of his new face? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Okay. Exactly. Then after a moment of silence, Shunsou turned to me and said, did you get that? Don't you dare engage in any improper behavior just because it's dark. What, me? No. Seeing my surprise, Mr. Ogai quickly chimed in with a remark. Why are you positioning yourself as a victim when you're the one making advances on her? This is so stupid. Now we don't have to look at Blue Guy's face. I love how we're giving names. Okay, let me see if I can get a picture of Bald Kel real quick. I'm gonna see if it's the first picture. If the first one's not Bald Kel, I'm gonna cry. Oh, it seemed like the avatar. There we go. Okay, there's a good picture. Save. Desktop. Boldness. Okay, I have to do this really quick because I think it's gonna like disappear from the scene, right? If it's just Shunsou walk me. So we're gonna just do this real quick. Bald Kel. Ah, that's terrible. That's so good actually. It looks so ridiculous. I love it. I have some concerns. About him. What do you think? Does it look great? I don't know what to say to this. Oh, sorry. Well, if anything happens, just call for help loudly. I'm sure Mr. Ogai will come to your rescue. Shunsou is so sarcastic, bro. He said this as if we were talking about a complete stranger, detached from the situation at hand. Seems like you're talking about someone else. Kinda looks great. I know, it kinda looks great. That's crazy. He said, voicing the same opinion as me. Mr. Ogai sighed in apparent disappointment. I'll leave you to it then. Anyway, let's get on with it. I kinda liked how sweet they were in the anime. They all seem like so troublesome here. It's like stressing me out. Not stressing me out, but like frustrating me maybe. I don't know. Man, you have a right to like punch them all, okay? They're really, really annoying me. I'm joking, of course. Do not violence. The corridor is darker than I thought, because I don't have electricity yet. The flickering light of the lamp barely, what? Is that an American accent? Barely illuminated our feet. casting out shadows eerily on the floor. It's a bit frightening. As if something unknown might jump out from the darkness, I unconsciously gripped Shunsou's arm tightly as we walked on. Oh yeah, I also was talking about this earlier. Like, would you use a haunted house as an excuse to have? Wait, I should get rid of the bald guy. We don't even have him here now anymore. There we go. Now you can see Shunsou. See, Shunsou looks really nice here. Sorry for covering up Shunsou's face. There you go. Would you use a haunted house as an excuse to like either cling on to someone or have them cling on to you to like blossom a relationship? You know, I totally would. Oh, we should go to a haunted house. Ha ha ha. Oh, ukyo, don't leave me. I thought it was gonna be a dramatic sound and then I just end up as a yawn. Anyway, he's so pretty. I really like this sprite of him. Not like super consistent, which is kind of sad, but still nice. Cover Orgai's face with basil for the eternity. If Orgai appears again, maybe. But we will end when we get to our room, if we get to our room. If we don't get to our room, I guess we're continuing. Hey, it hurts when you grab me that hard. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay. Shunsou's tone was not friendly. Yet having said that, he made no attempt to shake my hand away. Came across as rather cold at first, but he may be a surprisingly gentle person. Are you afraid of the dark by any chance? Yes, just a little. Not a child. Rude! We're both children, by the way. Perhaps he was not such a kind person after all. Exactly. I'm glad you get it, mate. I'm glad you get it. We climbed the stairs slowly. The 2 steps of footsteps reverberated on the ceiling. It sounded awfully eerie. Sound struck fear into me. I involuntarily pulled on Shunsou's hand. What is it? What's wrong? If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you about something. Why me? You should just talk to yourself! Okay, but his character does remind me of someone from a game I played recently, but I can't figure out who it was. Okay, does suck, but Shunsou's also being very rude right now. I'm trying to figure out who he reminds me of right now. So rude. Please. Has anyone told you that you're quite persistent? Yes? No? Well, it is possible. I said, tilting my head. What kind of person was I? Maybe it was different from like the Meiji era. Maybe women weren't as persistent? There's a hazy, vague memory. It seemed that in my current incarnation, I was more scared of the dark. A reminder of the uncertainty that clouded my existence. Yes, let's see. Right. Perhaps because it was too dark to see my ever-darkening mood, Shunsou said. Oh, that's right. I read an interesting book earlier. It's called Story of Earless Hoichi by Koizumi Yakumo. Isn't Yakumo that weird purple-haired dude? Don't bring up the... not you too, Shunsou. Oh, I know that one. Do you really? Yes, it's a very famous story. When it comes to ghost stories, it's safe to say that Earless Hoichi is quite well known. I don't remember much about myself, so it's strange that I possess such knowledge of other things. Can it really be so popular, even though it is only just released? Well then, do you remember the ending of the story? No! Are you mansplaining? It's like, oh, you read it? Then tell me all about it. Tell me the ending. It's like, okay. Alright, Shunsou. If this is a quiz question, I'm not gonna know the ending. In response to my questioning expression, Shunsou turned around swiftly. The darkness obscured his expression. Then bending over at the waist, he squinted and brought his face close to mine. Yes. In the final scene, Heike's vengeful spirit comes for Hoichi. The vengeful spirit says, grabbing Hoichi's ear. If he grabs my ear! Hoichi's not present. These are just 2 ears. Okay, it low-key makes me want to read it, right? This is like important literature, isn't it? Wow. I love how literature came up as cheese in the subtitles. Yes, sir. At least take these ears home with you and present them to the master. That's a new sprite, isn't it? Have we seen that one before? Why did he... Okay. I felt like my breath hitched. School fingers breath. No! Shunsou, that's weird of you. Why would you... That's weird behavior. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shunsou. You are very odd. I still like you first. You know, because you were in the anime, it was nice. I'm having very mixed opinions playing the game now. I'm so excited, but now seeing all these characters, it's like, I don't like you, and I don't like you, and I don't like you either. His cool fingers grabbed both my ears and tugged on them lightly. Ah! I let out a scream and hugged Shunsou with all my might. It was like the collision of two sumo wrestlers during practice, a meeting of tremendous force.
なんで抱きつくの
Oh, why the hug? It's your fault with your scary stories!
別に怖くはないだろ
I don't find it particularly scary.
情景描写
I
に
think it's a
優れた
fantastical
幻想
story
的な
with
物語
excellent
だと思
background
うけど
description. Well, I find it scary! You even put my ears and such!
へえ
Huh?
この程度で
So
怖
this
い
is
の
enough to scare you. You have surprisingly
意
delicate
外と
nerves,
繊細な神経
despite
してる
having
んだ
such a brazen
性
personality.
格はずうずうしいのに
Well, that's a bit rude of you, innit? What?
あれ
Oh?
自
You weren't
覚して
aware
な
of
かっ
that?
たの
No, it's not that I wasn't. Dude, I was currently planning to stay overnight in the house of someone I had just met. I can understand why someone might consider it audacious.
まあいいけどさ
Well, never mind that.
それより
Would you
そ
mind
ろそろ
stepping
離れ
back
てくれ
now?
ない
I can't guide you like
こ
this.
のままじゃ案内できないだろ
Sorry to be a nuisance. Wasn't that I wanted to cling to him either. I still apologize sincerely for causing such inconvenience.
うん確かに迷惑
Yeah, it's annoying. But that's a bit rude. That's a bit rude. Oh my goodness.
でもまあ泣きは
Well,
抜かない
I
だけ
guess
いい
it's
んじゃ
not
ない
that bad. As long as you're not crying or making a fuss. I'm not good with noisy situations. Shunsou exhaled and turned his back to me. Just as I thought he would keep moving forward, he unexpectedly stretched out his hand towards me while still facing away. Wait, is this
いいよ
cute? Whoa, wait! You gotta hold on, just go ahead. Huh? There's an unexpected statement.
その代わり
In return,
転ぶ時は一人で
make
転
sure
ぶ
to
こ
fall
と
on your own if you
俺を
stumble.
巻き添えにした
I
ら
won't
許さ
forgive
な
you
い
if you drag me down with you. He is so tsundere. And I like that. I withdrew my outstretched hand. It's rather hard to hold on to someone after they say something like that. Yeah. By the way, how is that unforgivable?
さあ
Well then,
知りたきゃ身をもって試してみればいいんじゃない
you want to know why don't you try it out for yourself? Maybe he reminds me of Nicola from Pio Fiore. Maybe. That voice line did sound similar. And the slight smugness. I kind of see it. Maybe. No, that's a bit... I'd rather not.
別に痛いことはしない
I'm
よ
not gonna hurt you.
まあ
Well,
ひどいこと
I
を
might
す
do
るかも
terrible
しれな
things
いけ
though.
ど
Right. Why does that make a character cooler? If they say things like that. Suspicious threats? If Ogai said this, I would kill him. But if Shunsou said this, it's like, well, that's interesting. Totally judging very hard. Okay, well, okay. Let's just keep going. I felt something chilling, pressing as Shunsou looked casually behind. Interesting is okay. Well, yeah.
どうしたの
What's wrong? He hold on to me. Oh, I missed a line. He hold on to me tight. A thin smile reflected in my eyes as I became accustomed to the darkness. I still think he might not be that kind. I don't think he's that kind, but like he might be kind. You know, we can fix him. Shunsou showed me to my room and quickly went downstairs. Currently 6:30 a.m. Good morning, and it is currently the time we made it to our room. So I guess that is the end for the gaming session today.
ここにセーブするの
We got a
か
lot done.
ここにセ
Oh, I
ーブ
didn't
する
mean
の
to
か
save
な
there. Okay, that's where we saved,
上書
right?
きセーブするのかなセーブが完
Okay. Cha-jam! How was that, Mina-san? How was that? Who are our favorites? 3 hours? 3.5, actually. You need to make sure not to forget the other half, you know? The other half. Very important half. Who are our favorites? Do you agree that Shunsou is cool? I don't know, I'm starting to have mixed opinions. Like, thinking back on the characters, it's like, did anyone really stand out? I mean, Charlie stood out. I mean, we like Charlie. Maybe. For our youth, it would have been fun to see. I think for our youth, would just be dead. Absolutely just dead. Like, oh, I'm so tired. But I like Shunsou. I'm so tired, but I like Shunsou. Charlie did stand out. We definitely got to know more about Charlie. I like how May hates Charlie most, but you know, I think we had the best relationship with Charlie compared to like everyone else. I know she thinks everyone was pretty, but it's like, well, he was a kidnapper. I mean, if you guys like Okay best, that's fine too. I don't actually hate him that much, but still. Funny. Shunsou and Charlie stood out? Yeah, I feel like if we picked someone else at the start, it might have given us a different route. Because I feel like we're definitely headed towards like Shunsou route, right? Surely. But like, then again, maybe it wouldn't make us pick so early on. Maybe this is like a common route. Or was the first choice really like the route determiner? I wonder. Because imagine if we didn't go to Ogai's house. We would go to someone else's house or something? If we did another route? Like, that's interesting. But yeah. Hopefully we can play more soon. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, depending on my mood. If I wake up, my throat's dead from voicing today. We'll see. Because we have one at 11 o'clock, which is in like 12 hours. 11 and a half hours. Okay, everyone gets to sleep and come back in 11 and a half hours. Well, you don't have to, but like, yippee, we will be here again. I have no plans. I said mystery because I hadn't thought of like what I want to do yet, and I still haven't thought about it. So, you know, we can always start Iki's route, maybe. We could. You never know. We could play like 6 auto get at the same time. Anyway, okay. Thank you, Minna, for joining on this brilliant auto get time and letting me hate on Ogai. Maybe he didn't deserve it, but like maybe he did. You know. And yeah. Sayonara! Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I was not done yet because I wanted to give you guys something really nice to look at as you leave. Thank you for staying so long. Bye bye. Do you like ukyo? He's very pretty. Ukyo face counter. I love that. I love the Ukyo face counter. Very good. Very funny. SSR. He's very SSR in my soul, in my heart, in my kokoro. Kokoro no naka. Fried chicken. Kichin to chicken. Yasushi no aji. Yes. Okay, bye bye.